This is so crazy. But we will not give up. All right, Tongjang, I'm calling you right now. They're not going to leave me alone today. I know they are not going to leave me alone, you know. I cannot hear you, Tongjang.
Hello.
Yeah, what I'm saying, they're not going to leave me alone today.
I know, but thank you for...
They are pirates.
Yeah, thank you for not giving up. What you did here is something really very good here.
Thank you.
Let me analyze this without mentally prejudicing into this scenario.
Go ahead, brother. 5 minutes so we can get every South Sudanese who requests, you know, for their voice to be heard.
Yes. What I've seen here for seeing young Tycoon talking, the way he talking do not match the language or maturity of business enterprise expertise. Him, he was using his money and thing he deny he was using his money through government of South Sudan. And now government of South Sudan, particularly Kir government now, they are using him to create people what they try to doing. Kir having a problem with Malong is already enough. The engineers from Gogrial, they are using Tycoon to link him with Malong one, and somehow someone you can forget that are all corrupt. There are elements, those are one in circle, particular military intelligence of Kir people like Agassi or Koltang, my cousin husband, my late cousin husband, and those elements like Sultan Yalchan, those are very criminal who bought a lot of money and plus their masters are called core. Young Tycoon has been flattered and used as a mouthpiece to just smear and project bad image to a will people, and later on Southern Sudan will say to just kill Malong. Young Tycoon is accomplice, is a secret agent of the government of South Sudan. And this is what I can say here. There is nothing it can be tell about him. The way he acquired wealth, do not say in it. And the way he get the money, it was through link when Malong was in the government. And now it's been used against Malong. This is what I can I said here. I know those Gogrial elements are very, very dangerous, and let them play what they play here. Enough is enough for our people. Like even when Malong was dispositioned, you see suffering. How many children of Awul tortured and killed? And now son of Awul, by allowing him like a young Tycoon to be playing this kind of game is dangerous. And I make call yesterday. I talked with some people, and some people told me inside the government that young Tycoon is accomplice against Malong because the government of South Sudan playing him. Why government of South Sudan do not pick him up in the country being a charge with the corruption? Because if you pick him up and you take him into Juba, it's going to be the same thing. You just play him past to blackmail Malong or people of Awul. People have money, a professional business in that Awul area. It's a border with Northern Sudan. There are people have money. People know how to make money, and you never see them. People are Garang Dengagur, who are millionaires a long time ago and went to Bush. They never opened their mouth about the money. Young Tycoon is corrupt. It was corrupt linked with the Malong and Salva Kiir, and now Salva Kiir using him and talk to some journalists to be accused linked with the Malong. That's what it is. So this there's nothing can be said into this scenario. Extremists of Gogrial, some of them I'm not going to mention their name. People like a Kolokor are using this called Young Tycoon as a mouthpiece to just turning down for great propaganda for Awul, and then people of Awul later on, they will just slide back and not defend Malong, and Malong will be slide throat by Salva Kiir, will be died like Carbine, like William Yuan. This is what thought out strategy of the kill.
Thank you. Thank you, Tongyang, for your perspective. Good analysis right there. Let me go ahead here. Please stick around. I might need you again. Let me go ahead and see who is next here. Go ahead, Jamal, send in your requests. You know, Sending you requests and then bring you in. Abuna John Mayer, I'm calling you right now. Go ahead and answer that. Abuna John Mayer. 5 minutes for each. You have 5 minutes, Abuna John Mayer, to go.
Yeah, thank you, brother Jongkor. You have a great show today, by the way. This is a good chance, so we have young Tycoon to talk to us. That's a good thing. Actually, I'm not going to talk like the brother Tom Young, but you know, sometimes we as a Southern Sudanese,
South Sudanese,
we have to make sure if there is a lost boy among us, we have to make sure we make a good analysis how to know him. This is the beginning now to know this gentleman, and that is a good thing, because I don't know whether you watch his video he posted a couple of days ago about telling us how did he get his own money. I'm not going to relate this one to the government. I'm going to talk about what he said for himself.
But do you, Abuna John, do you think, based on listen, based on the interview we conduct today, do you think this gentleman is telling the truth?
Actually, is one of the two. Whether he telling the truth or not, he said his own opinion, and this is up to us to analyze and judge him whether he is right or is not. But according to me personally, what I want from him is that to know the story, and that's why I brought this story, because I pose a question to you. Did you see that question?
I did.
Okay. I posed a question to you during the interview, and I said this. I said, during your own story, Lual, during your own story, you said your own story, the story that he said, that he believed in Jesus Christ. Okay? That's his own story, and that's the source of his wealth. This is today. That's his story. That's why I asked you, did you know about the story that he posed before your interview?
I have another one, Abuna. As a pastor, okay? Do you believe that person, the blessing that is getting, is really a blessing from Jesus?
No, I'm not going to be a witness to that.
Well, you are a deceased. That's why I'm asking the question. You know much better than us.
Actually, I'm not going to be a witness to that, because I'm going to relate this to what he said for himself. Because that video that he posted before your interview,
because Atanjuagatany argued, and he said, if Jesus can do that, apart from taking people to paradise, that would be like outrage. Vatican is going to be outraged. That's what Atanjuagatany said. That's why I read the statement.
Let me tell you this, brother. Let me tell you this, brother Jongkor. You know what fool us as an African people? It is that because we, as an African people, we blindly seeing that there is a miracle somewhere going to give us the money at the plate without doing anything. This is not the way the God asked us to do. We as a people, we have to pray, yes, but we have to do something for our own self, to help ourselves to build the church. And that's why I want to connect the story that you have and the story that he posted today, 2 days ago. That story said he has money through his believing in Jesus Christ. And now the story he said today, he has some partner, which makes sense. He has some partner that he didn't mention them. He has some partner, and those partners, that they're the ones who give him the money. Okay? Which is okay. History will reveal itself whether this one is correct or not. History will tell us in a very soon future. Since we have peace, since we have peace, we're gonna find all the way where those resources are, and this is up to us to find us on out. Yes, now we ask those questions, and my own judgment, that is a good step so we know him. Because the first thing that we don't know about him is him who is Lawrence Lual Malong Yor. Who is?
Correct.
Is it a son? Is it a son of Malongawan? Or he is a billionaire of son of senior Malong Yor. Okay? So we know now. Those all of South Sudanese know now. We know he is a junior son of a Malong Yor, which is good thing. Okay, where did he get the money? First time, where did he get the money? And how old when he get the money? Is it after the agreement, 205, or after the independent, 2011? So we want to know all those areas before we put all the thing that we want to ask, because after we're having peace now, we're going to negotiate. Okay? Everybody having a building in Southern Sudan, we want to know where من أين لك هذا؟ أنت جبت الكلام ده من وين؟ كويس؟ It's not about Lawrence Barao. Everybody, we're going to ask where you get the money, where you build is those churches, because is your مرتب بيديك إنك تعمل to build Amara. Oh, you know what? All of us, we're going to go to the government. Even myself, I'm going to leave the church and go and work with government, because that's where people get the money.
Okay.
But the
Thank
only
you.
thing I will tell you.
Thank you. The time is up,
Thing,
John.
Yeah, my final thought is that good thing you did now, you bring it to us so we know him. Let us place all our analysis and our research so we will know the guy more, where he gets the money, period.
Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us. Let me go ahead and bring other South Sudanese here who are concerned as well. Ya Jama, ana badukum chance, just send me your request. And I may not go for more than 3 hours today. So I want you to send in your request as soon as possible, because if I leave early by then, I don't want anyone to say that you didn't give me an opportunity. So now you have a chance to send in your request as well. So let me go ahead and bring you Francis. And it's time. Okay. Francis, I'm calling you.
Jongkor.
Hello, what's up?
Yeah, good afternoon. How are you?
I am doing good.
Yo, man, your show today is really a lot of interruption.
Because people are interested. They want to know what's going on. There's an echo with your device.
I don't think so, because I have only one device.
I can hear myself.
Yeah, there is something that is behind. Maybe because actually of the, I don't know, but that is only.
Okay, go ahead anyway.
Yeah, just only what I want to say actually is South Sudan is a farm who has no owner. So everybody can just come and grab whatever they need. And that's why you see a lot of people overnight, they could become super rich. And the other thing also, the issue of not being a son of Malongawan actually cannot exclude that you may have cooperated with the government official, because actually you don't need to be a son so that you can do business with Malong or with anybody within the government. So those government officials, they could do business with anybody. You don't have to be the son or to be a relative. Just only for you to have an interest to work with them together so that you can achieve the objective, and snatching away the resources of the country. That one can give you an opportunity actually to work with anyone. And therefore, the issue of being son of Malong and whatever is not a big deal actually, and will not exclude that they may have some time make some business together. The other thing also that I need, what we know so far, most of the rich people in the world, they could tell actually how they become rich. And I never heard somebody who have become rich because actually is being blessed by Jesus Christ. So look across. We know that if you look at Dangote in Nigeria, actually, we know his factories, we know everything that his business exists within Nigeria. When you come also into the US, you look to Warren Buffett, you know his business. You look to Bill Gates, we know how he makes his business. We look to Mark Zuckerberg. We know how they make their business, how they earn their money. But this gentleman actually would not be able to tell you how he earned his money, because actually he earned his money through undecent business. Otherwise, he could tell us how he makes his money. And that's why he doesn't want to answer the questions. But the money, we know that you can earn money through a hard work, through a persistence, through a business that exists, and everybody knows it. The other thing also, he should tell us what is his tax return. Because when you make business in any other country, you have to pay tax. Where is that tax actually? Where is the tax return that he has? So the issue is that we have a people who are earning a lot of, taking a lot of resources of the country through the corruption, because actually we have a problem. The government is the one who's supposed to control these resources of the country so that it can be used for the benefit of its own citizens. You see? And then, because actually the government is not looking into the South Sudan resources as their own individual resources. So, and that's why actually South Sudan is becoming like a field where everybody can come and ship and take whatever it takes, and nobody can answer you. But still the time will come that everybody who has money would be able to justify how they get this money. Because the way he behaved, you look at Bill Gates, you can't, Bill Gates never behaved like that, or even Dangote never behaved like that. So for him, actually, he's behaving very bizarre. It's unlike the businessmen. All the businessmen, those who have money, we know them, they behave responsibly. They don't just invest, don't just waste money in terms of expenses. Even if you have a machine that is making a US of dollar, you could not be doing such kind of thing that Lawrence Malong is doing. The other thing also that I need, the donation of 8 million that he's talking about. The guy, he's advertising himself. So he's swam on money. And therefore, if he donated 8 million to Red Cross, he would have done it through the media so that actually people can know him, isn't it? But there is no any media that we have seen about the 8 million that he's claiming going to have donated to our to Red Sea, to Red Cross actually, and therefore it's likely going to be just only there is no any truth in it here. So the other thing also we have seen in a video that is donating money to a Kenyan union students. You see, charity starts from home. You can't go and donate money in other country and your people that are dying, and this is the people actually who deserve to help them. So how would I look if my kid in the house actually they're dying of hunger and I'm feeding the whole world? It's nothing. It's nothing completely. Look at him. The guy actually has nothing in South Sudan, and he's enjoying the resources of South Sudan. So how do you look at him? How do you be a patriotic and you have nothing that you are doing in your own country? People, it should be shame actually about those poor lady who are behind him in that photo. Actually, why God should not bless those poor lady and bless him? This is the reason. Is the God become a politician also? The God should look for those people who are in need. It's not for those people who are arrogant like Lawrence.
Thank
So
you.
basically, to make conclusions, I think there is a time will come where actually everybody will be held accountable for whatever they did in South Sudan. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Francis, for your announcement there.
Let me move ahead and get out to make their contribution as well. And I mind the jihaz around me. I don't have any device here making that echo. You can tell now the echo is gone. I believe it was, on the end of Dr. Francis there. Let me go ahead here and call whoever, available. I have long lists, but, I want to get all your perspective. So go ahead and answer that. I'm calling you right now. Ashol, I'm calling you. Don't want to leave you out. So go ahead and answer that if you are free. I don't know what is time now in your town. It might be early in the morning. But go ahead and answer that. If you are not ready, okay, here we go. Ashol Frank, welcome to Concerned Citizen of South Sudan. You have been complaining about me that I don't call people, but sometimes, we run out of time. You guys come in and you go
I
out.
didn't ask to be called, but you just called me. I'm like,
I know,
okay,
because I don't want you later to complain. You see? So go ahead. We want to get your perspective.
Is Young Tycoon already here or not yet?
What are you talking about? You've been sleeping. That's why Young Tycoon has spoken.
Yeah, I just woke up.
Young Tycoon has spoken and
finish?
he's gone.
Oh, so he was for real about the Jesus helping him, yeah?
Of course.
Oh, goodness.
So it looked like maybe, I don't know if you wanted to go and review the video. That video is apart from this. We're still here. You can review that. That one is just only 1 hour. You can review it. And then if you want to come back and make your perspective, we are here as well.
No. I mean, at the end of the day, I've watched his interview, and to be honest, I know I missed out, guys. This brother, Young Tycoon, he really needs sword, you know? Because
you need what?
He needs sword, mommy stick, you know, for attitude adjustment, because he have problem.
Why? He can speak,
right,
you know. If someone wanted to speak, why you want to lash him? You know, why?
Because sometimes the way he just speak, it just, I don't know, sometimes I feel like, does he have some, anyway, look, brother Young Tycoon, we are so happy, you know, we are very happy to have one of our South Sudanese young men that is actually a millionaire or billionaire. But brother, sometimes you really need to calm down. So I just want to suggest a few things that he could do with this money instead of donating to those Kenyans and all this nonsense Red Cross that have actually done more damages in our country.
Red Cross, actually,
I'm
sorry to cut you off. I called Red Cross on Wednesday, and I spoke to the head of communication in Juba, and they said actually they have not received a dime.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they did. They said, okay. They told me that.
All right. So what I'm saying is this, brother, you really need to, if you really care about having a legacy, about where you want to, I mean, where you get your money from, can you please open a hospital and put your father's name there, you know, or perhaps make some orphanage center for young children. Because, you know, sometimes you got to show something for your money. It's not fair all the time that you have to lash all the money out. Sometimes I feel like that's all fake dollars. You know, the play money actors use for acting? I feel it's fake money. But anyway, if it's real, then I suggest, please, you build us a good center somewhere, put something there. You can say Young Tycoon, private hospital, you know, or Young Tycoon public hospital. Please give something back to the community so we can bless you more. You know, Jesus didn't give you that money so that you will just sit there and start. It breaks my heart, you know, because I work hard for my money and see someone all the time flash this money out. I'm like, dude, Bill Gates doesn't pay nothing. It doesn't even show. Oprah Winfrey, nothing. Those rich people, they don't just go around and display that money. I don't know what you're trying to get out of it. If it's attention you want, you've already got it. Again, get us a TV show where we will just allow you to make fun out of yourself, and we'll always laugh as a comedy show. And put it in South Sudan so you can always come there. That private jet you're telling us. What private jet are you talking about? Like, dude. Anyway, I am happy Jesus has blessed you. And I want that Jesus even to bless more poor people back home, you know? But you really need to help us out and give something back to the community, brother. Sharing is caring. You don't go out there and make it look, oh, you know, I'm going to donate this. I'm going to make Kusi, well, whatever, great again. What about South Sudan orphanage? You got to make South Sudan great again, because those money come from that Kafoita land. And that land belongs to the Republic of South Sudan. Just because you got the privilege now to access that, it doesn't mean it's yours alone. Everyone have right in that money. So you can showcase, but very soon, will come and ask for it. And if government is really serious, some of this money should be seized. They should seize this money.
Sometime, Machol,
I'm heartbroken.
I don't want to be ahead of everything. But what I do, I like to give everybody opportunity to speak so we can hear from the person. But, you know, knowing around rich people that I have seen, whether here, I live, you know, close to Bill Gates. It's 20 miles away where Bill Gates lives. And Bill Gates doesn't show up with the money, doesn't swim on the money. They are always, you know, care for their security. Even though where Bill Gates live, he live in Mercer Island here in Washington. You cannot drive there, because if you drive there and then you get a warning, you know, because security, because he has a lot of money. But I don't understand. Yeah. I don't understand. This young tycoon, so-called young tycoon, will be bragging about the money and swimming. But I don't want, you know, to say that, no, this guy doesn't have money. Let us speak as all South Sudanese. Let's examine together and figure it out, you know. Is it really a billionaire? Is it really a millionaire? Or he have a couple of $1,000s, you know? That's the question. So thank you, Achol, for being on this. Last word.
Even him telling us where he's sleeping at.
Go ahead.
What's his sense of his security? I mean, security. He's telling us where he's sleeping. Serena Hotel in Nairobi. He's paying $2,500 per night. Dude, people can walk their way in that, but that's his own safety online. Brother, sometimes arrogance can take you to the shortcuts. So you really need to calm down and be humble. And we are happy for you. I am happy, though I am heartbroken seeing all that money. I must admit, sometimes I'm like, dude, man, you gotta give me something, you know. I mean, share something. Give us all the Facebook warriors something, you know. Give us some incentive so we can cheer up for you. I will make 4 hours live video if you give me some money. But
right.
Anyways, look.
Let's leave it there.
I'll let you go. Yeah, thank you, Jongkor. Brother, just to summarize my point, please, brother young tycoon, I know you wearing Jimmy shoe. That ugly shoes was $10,000. Please, next time, don't spend $10,000. If you want, go and donate to our orphanage in South Sudan.
Hey, I want to buy a cologne of Jimmy shoe, but I cannot afford it. It's $95.
Dude, I went the other day to Myers and I saw these ugly shoes for $3,000. Now when I see Jimmy shoe, I get so pissed off. There was a little perfume. It was less than 90 mils, and I have to pay 400 and something for it. I'm like, screw this Jimmy shoe, this Asian dude, man. Like, what do you think? Is this the name I'm going to buy? So when he starts saying this, oh, I'm wearing designers and Rolex, dude, just get over it. Otherwise, I'll come and look for you and take that wash off.
Thank you.
Because I want that $100,000. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Joel, for your perspective. Let's move ahead here and bring other South Sudanese. Okay. It's long. How about this? Let me go ahead for this. Yeah, Jama, it's 5 minutes. I want you guys, you know, to be really quick on your time. And send in your request. All right, Mr. Gurkuja, it's good to see you. How are you, sir?
I'm all right. How about you?
I am doing okay.
That was a good matter. And vividly the chance to listen to the summary of how our brother brag about his money. And the attendance today break record. And that is a proof that our people are stressed. Talking about those serious, so they need to be entertained. And thank you for being entertained. So that's why at least 1,200 to watch him and, you know, making fun of himself. This is how I can put it. But with all this dancing around here and there, let me put my couple 2 cents here quickly because I know people who want to put their perspective. First of all, with the regard, there isn't enough time to send greeting to everybody, those who are watching, hello. But what I'm trying to say, first of all, let me say this. with regard to this argument, he's son of Malong or he's not or whatever, there is a simple say. Sudanese, they said, Rajulu Magdabuk. So however people are going to take it, the husband of your mother is your dad. So whether you like it or you don't. So
well, I agree. in that regard, in the culture, yeah, and in the husband of your mom is not your father. Totally. That's how they do it.
Don't get me to elaborate too much about it, man. Like Rajulu Magdabu, whether so you don't know. Let us leave that on the side, but let's get into serious business. They cannot play this dancing with Malong coming around. He's your father, he's not your father. It is just a show being paid for. But the most important thing, what we have in it, where did he get his money from? So he's talking about Jesus Christ giving him money. Jesus is listening. And I'm not a preacher.
The network is so bad, Kurkuja. I don't know why. You know?
Pardon me?
The network is so bad. We cannot hear you very well.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, now we can hear you.
Okay. So when you go around and abusing name of Jesus, Jesus will visit him. So because there is so many people who are really crying, asking for Jesus' help. Orphan, widows, those are their life on risk, those in internal displaced camp, refugee. But Jesus did not respond to their prayer yet. He will respond sometimes, but not at this moment. But who is this Lawrence Lual so that Jesus to bless him to give him millions or billions of dollars? Very unfortunate. He cannot tell the difference between millions and billions. So there is so many zeros there. And when we talk about billion, calling himself billionaire, man, come on, slow down. Because there is a huge gap moving from a million to become a billionaire. So let us leave that one aside. Also, he doesn't sound like somebody who knows money and understand business. This is my own outtake. But it is good. We know there is a fool out there running, swimming in the money and showing off whatever. It is fake, it is real money, it is not a big deal. But the call is charity start from home, in front of his footstep, in Awil, in the city where he's originally from. There is hundreds of orphans and widows on the street. They can have access to food. They can have, kids don't have access to medical service. And he's going to support Kenyan. What he's doing, this is money. This money been looted one way or another from our resources, from South Sudan resources, because Kenyan, they don't have that a lot of money. And this guy is connected. He's showing off his picture with President Salva Kiir, with minister in the central government, with tigers, and so many people who are influential in the country. So that means that he's connected, he's well connected. He might be doing business for Salva Kiir or other, we don't know. But the most important thing, this money is our people money. So if he's a guy who is oriented, he wants to be popular, he wants to be admired, he should use his money wisely to help his people start from his home motherland before going and bragging out there.
Thank you.
Just to wrap up my point here, it is good. Thank you for bringing entertainer. And that is why people are exciting. Everybody wants to say something about him, but we know who he is now. So next time there is things to be done, we are looking for a system in a place, because such individual should be questioned. How did they acquire their wealth? But with this corrupt system to their core, from the president to the lower guy in the government, so who is going to ask who? All of them are thieves. all of them are looters. And that is why it is very crucial. Our people need to pull themselves together to kick them out of power so that our widows, orphan children, they can enjoy the resources that their parents die for it for better South Sudan. So this is my message, and thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to put my couple cents. God bless you and bless your show. Keep it up.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please stay blessed. Okay, let me go ahead and see the other South Sudanese. Yeah, Jama, if you want me to call you, send in a request. I saw you, Abung Yor, you want to be called, but I didn't see any of your requests here as well. Send in your request. Abung Yor, send in your request, and then I'll be able to call you. So let me go ahead and call this. Ya Jama, ana binadikum kullakum. Ana binadi. It's 5 minutes for each 5 minutes. All right. I can see you there, Minister Nyanagwak. How are you?
I'm fine, comrade. How are you?
Good to see you. We're doing great. So now, what is your perspective regarding Lual Malong Jr., the so-called tycoon?
You know, I missed to see his interview, but to me, I think there is no any problem for someone who has been blessed by Jesus, as he said, that he has been blessed by Jesus. It's not our problem. And our concern should be, how can we advise him to protect himself? Because it looks like now he's getting a risk. You can see how he's showing his money here in Kampala, in Kenya, and there are so many criminals around him. So, to me, I think we should just advise him on how to take care of himself, what he should do for for this a hell of money or a lot of money he has. He should help IDPs. We have a lot of IDPs here in Kampala.
But Nyanagwak, I have a question for you. Do you believe Lawrence Lual Malong Yor has money? He has millions of dollars, or he has a couple of thousands?
No, I think he has a couple of thousands.
So he doesn't have millions.
No, he doesn't have. He doesn't have millions. Yeah. لكن أهم حاجة كمرد حتى لو بقى عنده millions or billions of dollars مفروض الناس تركز يعني يعملوا له advice كيف، لأنه الوضع اللي هو فيه حسنة خاصة هنا لو في يوغندا وكينيا الزول اللي حيكون في مشكلة. and this money can make him mad by the way. يعني ممكن he can go crazy، ممكن الجن يعمل مصيبة في نفسه، لأنه حتى ولو ما وصل 1 million US dollar hundreds of dollars that he has يعني ممكن يعمل جريمة لنفسه. شفت كيف؟ فالمفروض نحن نرشده ونساعده يقدر يعمل شنو في القروش ده. لو قروش ده بقى كتير ما قادر يستثمرهم عشان ينتجهم، مفروض يساعد المساكين، لأنه لو لاحظت عندنا مساكين خالص في المخيمات، سواء كان في يوغندا ولا في كينيا ولا في السودان ولا حتى في جنوب السودان. ومش كده IDP برام عندنا، أنا متأكدة حتى أسر بتاعه ذاته في ناس تعبانين ما عندهم قروش. Why is he not helping them? Why is he just showing up? يعني الأهم حاجة مفروض يعمله he should relax, give himself a break and humble himself، لأنه الشو ده will not take him anywhere. يعني ما حيساعده، وبالعكس ممكن يضره، زي ما حس حتى لدرجة كان بوري في الكات بتاع الغرفة بتاعه. لو مجرم جاء وانتحر به بالظروف ما في الموجود ده، ما حيلقى يعني براو قتل نفسه. فنحن ما عندنا مشكلة. I'm sure he's a hard working guy who has been trying his best to change his life, but now he's taking a wrong direction for himself. فده محتاج إنه نحن نركز معاه بدل ما ننبذوه ونقول له أنت حرامي وسرقت القروش. البلد ده كله حرامية وسرقوا قروش واضحين، وأنا متأكدة احتمال وما سرقهم اشتغل بهم زي ما نحن شفنا، عمل مجهودات كتير بالذات في كابويتا واشتغل في دهب.
لكن
ناس مرات يعني
ونكر لأن أنا ما شفنا حاجة. ونكر قال يا أخي I didn't do anything there. You know, and what's the source of income? He didn't want to explain it. How are we going to believe that this guy worked hard to make this money actually? And that's why I have doubt. Actually, some people, they are saying that it's not a crime to be rich. Yes, it's not a crime. But if you don't prove it, that how you get richer, how are we going to believe that you have money? That's my question, you know? Yeah, go ahead. آخر point بتاعك قبل ما نخليك تمشي.
انه الاخر بوينتس بتاعتي لو هو شايف انه القروش ده ما في قروش بتجي من سما، مع احنا كلنا يعني we are believers. I believe in Jesus, and if just Jesus يعني بده قروش بنزله من السما بالمعنى I think unless he has his own Jesus, but if it is the same Jesus, why is he blessing him alone and leaves us behind? فكلام بتاعه ده ما منطق. he should accept انه لقى money somewhere. ولو ما لقاه somewhere اكيد حيكون في الليست بتاع الحراميه. اكيد اي زول حيفتكر، لان لو انت ما اشتغلت بالقروش ده بالمعنى القروش ده انت سرقتهم، ولو سرقتهم بالمعنى ده قروش بتاع الشعب and it must go back to where it came from.
Correct.
فادفايس بتاعي انه انا لغايه حسب اقول له يا كامرد take a break for yourself, humble yourself and tell us where did you get money. If it is in the right direction, all of us will run for it and look for that money also. For all, any one of us needs to be billionaire or millionaire. And if it is through Jesus, we'll continue praying until Jesus make us to be one of the millionaire, if the money is just can be getting, you know, in that easier way as he thought. فنحن انا بقول له بس انه كده خليه يعمل ريلاكس عشان يعني ما يطلع اوت اوف كنترول، ونحاول نساعده. لو قروشه ده قروش نظيفه نقول له ده قروش بتاع الشعب، وخلي الشعب يستفيد منهم، وخلي المساكين برضه يحاولوا يستفيدوا.
شكرا. Thank you so much, Nyanagok, for just adding your perspective there. It was good to have you on the show. Shukran jazila. All right, let me go back here and see who is next here. I have more people. I certainly agree with you, Nyebel Amum. I think there is something wrong. It needs to be addressed, you know, with this young tycoon. I don't know what it is, but, you know, people need to be mindful about that. So now, let me go ahead and, yes, so. Abuk, you didn't send in your requests. And now, okay. Yes, Kono. Let me go ahead and call you. Atilio, I want your request as well, because I want to be here. All right, brother, 5 minutes. Go ahead and make your perspective here so we can move along.
Thank you very much, Jongkor, for inviting me. I've been waiting it for so long.
Okay.
So, and also my appreciation for inviting Mr. Young Tycoon to your show is really something people need to see, and see the body language of the young tycoon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I really completely agree with your point of he didn't want to explain where the source of his wealth come from. And I also agree with two people who really analyze about the nature of people who are rich. So they didn't show up, they didn't do some stupid things, you know. First of all, our country is only 6 years old. Okay.
Correct.
So, and his age maybe 30 something. And, you know, he started his whatever company he working for 2007. So just only 11 years to be a millionaire. Is that really logic?
A billionaire with B.
Billionaire, yeah, with B, not. Yeah, you see, you know, we as South Sudanese, we are not familiar with money because we all grow up in the villages, running after cows and things like that. So that's why. You know, the main point is associating that man. I posed my question earlier to the pastor. I thought the pastor will answer straight away when you ask him. But I would like to say, if Jesus was standing next to this guy, because in the Bible it's very clear, it say, from their fruit you know them.
Yes.
From their fruit you know them, which means, you know, if this guy was just lying to the public like that, it's not a part of Jesus' mission, because Jesus didn't come just only to give people money. He came to save people from their sins and not to get a blessing, to be healthy. Okay, you can work for your money and get the money. It's not like, you know, like what this guy, TB, Joshua, whatsoever, people run to it. So if he said is that kind of Jesus, okay. But this guy should not blaspheme Jesus' name on the TV show for his own money. We know South Sudan, if you run after this politician, you can't be rich in overnight, you know? Yeah. So the point is, what you have done is really good. Why? Because we need to expose these people into the public so that the public should have a say. And anybody is should be accountable for whatever they say and for whatever they do. And for us as a South Sudanese, we should have a say of saying, oh, look at the body language of this young man. From his body language, this
and
is not a millionaire.
consistency, you know, you have to be consistency what you say, you know.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Everything is all over. Everything is all over, from here, from South Africa to JP Morgan in the United States, China, all over, you know. Sometimes we need to watch carefully, you know?
Come on. You know, he never been to the headquarters of the Red Cross in Switzerland, and to say, if that occur, you know, the Swiss government will take the Red Cross into the court, because the Red Cross received the money from unknown billionaire. You know, this because so people should So anyway, thank you very much for having us and for doing this. It's really a great show, Jongkor. I really appreciate that very, very much.
No problem, brother. It was good having you too, to add your perspective as well. Please stick around. Let me go ahead and bring other South Sudanese here. If they're concerned, let me go ahead and do this. Okay. So that guy is gone. He's not there. I don't know why. Chance. Everybody who called, and I have due chance come on. So I saw you requested. Oh, good. Let me bring Christine, and then I'll bring you. Okay. Let me bring Christine, and then I'll bring you. Now.
Hello.
Hello. Yes, Christina. How are you?
Oh my God. I'm good, brother. I just want to salute you so much. I want to say thank you for bringing this man on social media, and the questions you ask him is the questions a lot of people have been waiting to ask him, you know? And without you, we would not get any answer. We would not get anywhere. I appreciate you. I salute you for doing the show, for bringing this man to answer our questions. That's one thing I want to say. And another thing I want everybody to know also, put in mind, you guys, this man said he wants to be famous. That's one of the things I heard loud and clear. He wants to be famous. So therefore, this is our show. And we are making him famous by talking about him, by even, you know, making him a big issue of South Sudan. You know what I'm saying? So his dream is come true. We are making him famous. Me, myself, I don't believe God has blessed him. I believe that he worked somehow, because about 2-3 years ago, I watched a video about some business that he has. I don't know how to say the name in air, like Arabat al Bukhumu Turab Dakar Bugulo Shunu. Yeah, he has that business, and I watched that video about 2-3 years ago. That's the business that he was inventing his money in about 2-3 years ago, and I got into it with him on social media, and he blocked me on Facebook. I'm telling you guys, This man just wants to be famous. And like one of our sisters said, we need to pray for his safety, and his safety does matter. And another thing that really breaks my heart is the fact that a lot of South Sudanese women are crying, and there's kids dying. Your country is poor. How can you go help other people? That doesn't make any sense, That's why a lot of جنوبيين بيقولوا قبال ما تنظف بيت أختك نظف بيتك أول ما تمشي تنظف بيت زول تاني شفتها. So حاجات the stuff that I watch about Kurkuzu or whatever, I can't even say the name. That name make me laugh, but I don't agree with none of that. South Sudan, if you really have the money, brother, if you really have this money, please help the people of South Sudan. The people of South Sudan need you. The people of South Sudan need that money more than anybody else.
Okay.
And that's all I want to say, and thank you.
Thank you, Christina, for coming on and adding your perspective as well. Thank you. Okay, let me move forward here and see who is next. Okay. Yeah, the line is so full. I saw you, Chief. I'll bring you as well. Let me. Agwad left? Okay. So Agwad is no longer here. Let me go ahead and do this. But he will come back. No problem. I'll bring him. So I'm going to go ahead and call you Emmanuel Ajawin. Emmanuel, I'm giving you a call right now. Go ahead and answer that. Hopefully the network will cooperate so you can make a point here. Emmanuel Ajawin, good to see you, brother. How are you?
Hello, Jongkor.
Good. From the law perspective, I know that.
How are you doing today?
Walk us through.
How are you doing?
Psychologically, we want to know.
I hope my internet does not let me down today.
Oh yeah, I hope too. So, Fadal, go ahead. Yeah, we have that problem again, Emmanuel. It looked like it's not cooperating. Do you want to go ahead and refresh it?
Thank you, Jongkor. I don't know if you can hear me.
I hear you. You're good.
Yeah, my internet is not that good. I think it's keep on cutting, but I hope you can hear me. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm. So unfortunately, it's not working properly. Go ahead and refresh it, and I can bring you back again. I'm gonna go ahead and bring you back. Let me go ahead and bring someone who is ready right now, and then we move on. So, Agwad, you are back. Let me go ahead and bring you. I hope your internet is gonna work fine too, Agwad, please.
My internet is like just fine. There's nothing with it. My internet is good. It's good like hell.
Are you another young
It's good like first of all, man, let me say thank you for calling me. And I was hearing you say, "Oh, Agwad has left," but I was just listening.
Okay.
Jongkor, young Tycoon is a good young man. I feel bad. Actually, he's a victim to himself. He's a victim. Why I say he's a victim? Because when the peace was signed in 2005, thousands of South Sudanese who come from the bush, generals, non-generals, they become wealthy overnight. And because of that, my cousin become victim, and has been victimized because of that money. What he has done is wrong. I disagree with him all the time. I met him in Juba in 2016. And I talked to him about this. But he didn't listen. If he had listened, probably would have done well. Also, I disagree with him about the lying that he has donated money to
Red Cross.
To Red Cross.
Mm-hmm.
It is a crime. You cannot lie that you donated money to international, organization. They could press charges, against them. Get 1 second. You know, they can press charges against him, you know, and that could put him away somewhere, you know. Baby, what are you doing? Got 1 second. Yeah, you know, we young woman. So, you know, I know. So,
A good, it look like you have problem with internet. You have problem with a little daughter. I don't know what to do. So, do you want to call it off and then come back later?
Yeah, 1 second. Yeah, 1 second. 1 second. So what I'm saying is, this brother, the money he has, he should have invested in South Sudan. He would have built hospital, in schools, you know, or a good business. He can hire a lot of people, you know, and that money would have been good for him. I agree with Nyanagog, you know, now because of this, those criminals who might be looking for him, you know, because of this money, you know, and this is a very dangerous situation. So my advice to him is that, you know, please, my brother, you know, if you have that money, just try to enjoy money quietly. If you don't want to invest that money, and if you want to, you can build a house for those children who have no mom and, you know, and dad, you know, and it will be beneficial to the country, you know. So if he does that, it will be excellent. But, you know, to make it, to become a politicized is wrong. The guy is young, you know, the guy is a victim, you know. And I remember in 2008, people who have become wealthy overnight because of apart Zamandak. People become wealthy overnight. So, and he might have made money from there, you know. Who knows? He might have made money from those apart. So let's try to give him a reasonable. Let's try also to support them, not to become like this, you know. And we need to advise others not to follow the same route as Lual Malong has done, you know. With that, my brother will say thank you for inviting me, but let's try to assist him so we can be able to bring him into the level of understanding that, my brother, money is good, but use it in a good purpose, you know. Not just go and, you know, make noises, show on the TV. It does work that way. I'll say thank you, brother.
Thank you, and take care for that little daughter there. It was good having you. Let me go ahead and see who is next as well. Okay, I know Emmanuel is still fixing his phone there. Let me, Sabit, I saw your request too. I saw everybody request a Jamal. Don't go away. I'll bring you. Let me go ahead and bring Deng Dinka. Deng Dinka. I saw him somewhere here, but it looked like he's okay. Here we go. Deng Dinka, I'm calling you. Go ahead and answer that. You know, maybe this is gonna be first time to see your face on the video. You've been so critical about what we do. So welcome to Concerned Citizen of South Sudan, Deng Dinka.
Thank you, Jongkor. Look, our people, this guy is wrong completely. Nobody will support him. But our people here who are watching or criticize him, they don't know. In South Sudan or in Africa, especially in East Africa, you can do anything to make your money. Tycoon might be making his money from somewhere in South Sudan, even big money. 2 years ago, some people from Nigeria who were friends with South Sudanese, they were caught in Nairobi with a machine that they print their own money. In Nairobi, they were put to jail, even those South Sudanese together. The same, Tycoon can do that. In the case of gold, there are thousands of South Sudanese who have gold in their bags today, and they have no place to sell it.
But
Tycoon has.
But then, how do they operate? Do they operate legally or illegally? That's what we want to know.
It's illegal, and nobody. This started in 1994. It's not even just early. It started in 1994 in a place called Nyakashom in eastern Equatoria. People go there to Capoeira and make a deal with Taposa.
But now we have government in place. We have government in place. Do you think these people, they still making deal with Taposa or they making deal with the government?
They still make it, even the government is looking for them, but you cannot get them. They can walk 2 hours away from Capoeira, go and buy the gold, walk 2 hours away from Capoeira to Torit, and then they take that gold to Juba, to Nairobi or Kampala. There's no way government can get them, and the government is looking for them. A lot of people have been jailed for this.
So you don't believe the government have hand on this business?
No. There, if you go to Nyakashum, which is on those mountains, there are thousands of the ground, which is the hole where people go and dig the gold. Even in Kor, what they call Kor, the Bali, the river with no water, this Bali, people dig gold there, and there's no government there, brother. This is a remote area. It's a place where there's no internet, there's no phone, there's no nothing. It's far away from the government. But all I know, he can do money from that. But the problem is the misunderstanding from your viewers. When somebody say, I'm blessed, even the Abuna who was just left, when somebody say, I'm blessed to get this, it does not mean Jesus send you money from heaven.
But
I see people blaming him.
Deng Dinka, he said, he mentioned Jesus' name. That's why people
Yes.
are
Look, some people say, I'm blessed. Jesus blessed me today that I have been raised in my job, so I make more money. Does that mean Jesus was the one who gave you raise from your job to make more money? No.
You're right, my brother. But when it comes to billions of dollars, billions with B, that would raise eyebrow, right? Because there is a difference between getting 2 raises at work or 50 cents at
it's
work.
Like, look, the guy is like, he could have some money, but not even billion. He could have million, but not billion.
Yes.
You saw him when you asked him before. He said he went to the military, he went to the army when he was 17. And then later, he said he was in South Africa when he was 15 or 16. Does that make sense? No. That means he's lying, but he has some money. Yes. For sure, he got the money. But he just referenced Jesus. I want to make this clear. He referenced Jesus. He referenced Jesus as the blesser. That Jesus blessed me to have this money. It's not, he didn't say, Jesus sent me money from heaven, so I'm blessed than anybody. No, he didn't say that. But people keep saying that, hey, Jesus, why Jesus help him and don't help other people? This guy might be criminal. Like, that's the word I was about to say, but no, I don't know. Because South Sudan, people make their money in so many ways. There are people who are millionaires. You don't know them in South Sudan. But they make this money in a legal way.
Yes.
We don't have a system. The problem, I'm going to finish with this. The money the guy carry are fake.
Are fake?
You all know the financial system. You cannot get $1 million cash from the bank. In South Sudan, in Kenya, even in South Africa, where he claimed.
In South Sudan, actually, you can take over $1 million in the bank. You know that, right?
They don't even have in National Bank of South Sudan. They don't have $1 billion cash that they can give out. $1 billion. I'm not talking $1 billion. Okay, $1 million cash that they can give out. No. Security too. When you travel from country to country, you cannot carry the money with the bag. You go to jail. Logically. That's why I say the guy might have a machine with those ink for printing. He can carry those ink and the machine to Kampala hotel and print his money purely.
All right.
Simply.
All right, Dinka, you got a little over 5 minutes. Let's leave it there. Thank you for coming on and adding your perspective as well. Shukran. Thank you. It was good having you. So let me go ahead and see who is next here. Okay. Abu Yasmin, I want you to send me a request as well. Send me a request. I don't see your request there. And I'll be looking for Emmanuel Ajawin as well, because the network was not so good, but it looked like it might be coming also. And let me see here. Okay, here we go. Now I'm calling you Atilio, and then I'm gonna call Emmanuel Ajawin as well. All right, Abu Yasmin.
Oh.
Good to see
Hello.
you.
Hey, Jongkor, how are you, bro?
I am doing good.
Wow, that's a very good show, man.
I know. People are interested to hear about money.
Over 1,000 probably, eh?
Yeah. So
that was the young tycoon. You know, the week was, the social media was so busy with this gentleman.
Yes.
Lawrence Lual Malong. But you did good actually, because now I see a lot of people now describe him as fake and this and that. People that tend to believe him a few days ago. And I strongly agree with the last speaker. And there was a lady, her name is Tina or something.
Christina.
Christina, yeah, I absolutely agree with her. انت لو ملاحظ في السودان كان في واحد في قصص كده بتاعت ود النفاش بيقولوا مش؟ بيقولوا ود النفاش ود النفاش ود النفاش. شايف كيف؟ برضه بنفس الكيفيه عندك يعني في مصطلح بالانجليزي بيقولوا سايكوباث. سايكوباث طبعا دول ناس في any community. Those are not criminal. These are smart people that exist in any society. Some of them goes to the funeral to have a good time, to go and play dominos. They don't go to mourn or pay respect. شايف كيف؟ يعني الناس اللي بتواجهوا في كل المجتمعات. I'm not saying that Lual is a psychopath. Last speaker nailed it down, and that's what brought me actually to. I was just enjoying, listening to the people, because Lual was riding a huge bandwagon that we jump in and claiming this guy is a millionaire, and sometimes we said billionaire. I don't know how, like. But Kurkuju gal gubeli akhi billion if you come as far, come صفر. Billion is a lot of money. And he was talking about investing in South Sudan.
I think it's 9 dots.
Yeah, the guy is talking about $27 billion. $27 billion. That's a lot of money. Well, I don't even know how
South Sudan
the budget.
South Sudan GDP in 2012, before the war, the GDP was 13.5.
Imagine.
Yes, all over the country.
I don't know how much is the budget of South Sudan, recently. I don't know. They just guesstimate could be like roughly 1.5 billion. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just guessing, And for this gentleman to speak about 27 billions and nobody talks about him in social media in South Sudan. And anyway, to make my short, the long story short, the last speaker said it very well. He may have some few bucks here and there, but to carry that amount of money and you ask him very good questions that you donated $10 million to South Sudan Red Cross, and he said no. He said yes, I did, and you said you talked to them to verify that.
I did
personally
actually call them, yeah.
Yeah, and they said no, there is nothing like that. It would have been in the social media, And last week, I just out of curiosity, when I watched the video with him on the Kenyan TV, where he claimed that he's paying $2,500 a night at the Serena Hotel in Kenya, and the Rolex for $100,000. You know what? I'm a big fan of boxing. My favorite boxer is Floyd Mayweather Jr. My little boy, his name is Floyd. Floyd is the man that displays money left and right. He's a rich man. What he does is a boxing. He can make over $20 million per fight. I observe him very well. One of his watch doesn't cost $100,000. That's Floyd Mayweather. So everybody knows him. Pretty boy. See? So Lual is a broker. You ask him very good questions. There was a picture of you greeting President Salva Kiir with some foreigner. What is going on there? He said that I am a local investor. I partner with a foreigner. See? And then he came and said again, I don't invest in South Sudan. Those, there's a problem here. Inconsistency, and those stories, they don't add up. So I will just say one word. What Kurkuja said at the last point, he said, thanks for bringing entertainer. Lual did very good in entertain us for the last good week. And and this and that's it. Now let us go back to politics, because we suspended politics for a week talking about Lual Malong. The guy doesn't have that money. That's my take. It was a good boy. Maybe the guy was, there is a good stories of corruption in South Sudan. There's no doubt about it. And that's why we're always making noise here. There's, some folks with the government have some houses in Canada, in United States, even the Secretary General. And I'm sorry to mention his names. He owned 2 houses in Colorado, Denver. Luca Buings in Queensland, Brisbane, and President Salva Kiir and Paul Malong. You saw his compound in Kenya, and James Hobmai in actually I've seen his house, because I went to Australia in 2016. In Melbourne City, I saw his house. So yeah, there is a good cases of corruptions, but this little dude is a good kid that can be sent to do some business that can be described as a broker, and he has some few bucks, but not millions and billions, man. $1 billion is a lot of money. Thank you for giving me these 2 cents, and God bless.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Abu Yasmin, for coming on to add your perspective. All right, that was Atilio, Abu Yasmin. Let me go ahead here and see who is next here. My list is full. And now, let me go back to you, Emmanuel. Hopefully, the net is good now, so you can add your perspective. I will call everybody a Jama, just be patient. We're on the top of this. Emmanuel, good to see you back, brother.
Nice seeing you, brother. And I hope it works this time.
It seemed like now. Okay, what is your perspective, Emmanuel? From the law perspective.
Yeah. Can you hear my voice, Jongkor?
Yes, I hear.
Can I go ahead?
Very well. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, first of all, thank you, Jongkor, for hosting me, and the show was quite interesting today to hear the young millionaire or a billionaire, as he tried to call himself. I have nothing against him as a person, and as many people have spoken before. But what is of interest to us is how did he acquire or amass that kind of money that he has. And this actually is an indication showing you that our country, South Sudan, since the independence, there have been absolute corruption based on kleptocratic system, or where the allegiance on personal basis to through illegal means. I would have expected, I wouldn't talk a lot because many have commented on him. I would have expected by this time, if our anti-corruption commission in Juba the anti-corruption, if it's working in Juba, they should have initiated a case against him, because he's a South Sudanese first, and he's claiming to be a millionaire. Now, he's not even telling us how did he make his millions. Okay, this is another worrying situation. So the anti-corruption should have actually initiated an investigation into how
Manuel, it looked like we have some issue with net there. I know you try really, really hard, but I can bring you back later. Let me go ahead. Okay, finally a book used to send in request, because that's what I was saying, that send in request. I'm calling you right now, Bung Yor. Go ahead and answer that. A book, I'm calling you. So keep adding on my book. I hope, this thing is gonna bring you in. It's still adding up a book. I don't know what happened. Let me go ahead here. So, Joseph Kur, I see your request. I'll bring you as well. I saw your request. Okay, Charles, I'm calling you right now. Hello, Charles Deng. Good to see you.
Brother Jongkor, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing good.
Doing good, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I'm really traveling on Facebook, yeah. You block everybody.
Something, a lot of virus has been sent to me, so I want this thing to be one, but unfortunately.
1,000 and something anyway. So because you're using free, but next time when you have money, you're going to use some money to Facebook so that they will help you for staying alive for 4 hours. If you have this kind of big show.
Of course, I'm using money. I secure my account with money. Go ahead.
Yeah. Let me give the few tips first. You know what? Let me say hi to your viewers. Yeah, some of them they've been here for 4 hours and almost 4 hours. They're good, and also I thank our brother Lawrence for coming up and express himself. Here, hey, this week, you know that. Let me give you some few tips. In few hours, we're gonna have somebody gonna won. There's a Powerball and million jack. Outside there is one.
Somebody going to win.
Someone. If anybody gonna play, there's a 1.5 billion there outside. There's 2 Powerball, big one, the Powerball, and you have a Mega Million. So for this week. So if any Southerners want to be rich, just get out after this show and go get $1 and buy it. You may be lucky, and you will cover the entire world with the breaking news.
Go ahead.
All right. Yeah. So anyway, you know what? It's good for him to come out, Jongkor. The guy, I like, when he come out by himself. This is good. First of all, he's not working with the government, and so that we can say he's a ministry or he's not a ministry. This is the thing we can see. But according to the way he explained himself, he just brought the investors to the country. So this is something else here different. Somebody brought investors and then direct to the company, and then he mentioned in your show that he have 31% in every contract he does. In 4 billion, the 4 billion contract, which is ended up, he have 1,240,000,000. Therefore, in 31% without that contract, brother Jongkor. That one alone can put him a billionaire. Okay, 400 percentage of 31 he give him 1,240,000,000. All right, and then he mentioned there's another contract coming in by 2019 and will end up 2020, which is 17 billion, and they already secured that contract. And also you have 31%. So in that 31%, he's gonna have a 5,270,000,000 from that percentage, from that contract. So that contract is already secured. All right. Then there's another one which they are running after it, the 10 million. Okay, that's the 10 billion. In that 10 billion, from 31%, you're going to have 3,100,000,000. So, brother Jongkor, you add it up, the guy is going to have 9,610,000,000 cash by 2020. That's the money going to be.
But I have a question for you, Charles. I have a question.
Yep.
Now you display all this thing, 10 million, 7 billion, 9 million, and all this thing. Absorbing the interview, absorbing Lawrence Malong, you're here in our show today with the question: do you believe Lual Malong has millions of dollars?
Well, you see, we as the South Sudanese, we don't know this because this is a surprise to us. This is the first time for us to hear somebody billionaire in the country. So for us, we are surprising, but it's not surprise because why? The country, brother Jongkor, if you look, mining industry in the world here are the most billionaire companies around the world. Okay, are you with me?
In the car. Yeah.
Yeah, the mining people. Look, the south region of Africa. Let's say Mozambique. Zambia. It's just take the Zambia itself. So this guy, he have a contract with the mining.
Check my suit. Go ahead. I'm sorry, man.
So the mining company, these are the billion companies around the world. So there's no surprise here to say, hey, this guy doesn't have money because of the mining. That mining money is more than the money of the oil. And people don't know this. People see just mining is something easy, but it's not. This is where the money is. It's more money than the money of the oil. Because right now we are not digging the oil in the South Sudan. And we have mining around the country. So this money is true. It's not fake.
So you believe him?
I believe on that. You know, I believe. Okay. You know, people will think it's not. I believe it. Look at his life. This guy had been living for 2,500 a day. Just that one can indicate you what kind of life that man has. Man, if you live, and I know Serena Hotel. I've been in Nairobi. This is a hotel. Those of Maluk, those of late Manut Bol, they used to sleep there. Even the president, you know, it's a big, you know, it's a first class hotel in Nairobi. So I lived there in Nairobi before in 90s. So the man has money. And you know, in America here, you see, when you become a billionaire, when you become a billionaire, Brother Jongkor, you live in different life. Everything is the private. Look, he fly the private jet. Anything is private. So he can carry whatever he can carry in his own life. So also, when I hear people talk about his security, I don't think so. This man have a terrible security. Because why? In Kenya, they say you're live in the pocket. This is the country, Kenya. You're live in the pocket. You have money, then your life is there. So for his insecure, I see there's insecurity for him. So the man, he has the money, and I don't see any trade.
Okay. It look like somebody called you anyway.
Yeah, I'm not finished. Just because you asking me. What I can add here, what I can add here, Brother Jongkor, and this is advice to him, you know, yeah. So what he should do, this guy need help. He need help, first of all, he need to form his office. And that office have to be combined by the lawyers, financial advisors, and then the behaviors of financing. Because those pictures you see there, he needs somebody to advise him how to behave on that one. Because, you know, this is what he needs. Also, because if you're hiring good lawyers, yeah, Brother Jongkor, to explain you more, they will lead you how to invest money on the planet. Okay, but if you look at him now, he's a billionaire. He's controlling everything in his own mind, in his own way. And that's why he have this kind of behavior in the social media. And that's why we are saying this behavior can put him somewhere in a bad in his own life. So we say, okay, if you know whatever you say, people, yes, we can say God cannot bless people with the money, but also God can bless you if you have a thinking mind. And we don't understand it. If you're thinking right, you can get your blessing. It doesn't matter guy will drop the money and say, Jongkor, this is your blessing. The way you're thinking. Because look, even here in America, we work in the companies. Here, you can be hiring to bring investor in the company. And then when you brought that investor, the company will pay you the percentage. Also, he never talk about the commission. There's so many of the commission at Jongkor. But look, he don't mention those commission money because he don't want them. Because he see that this percentage, it make him as a billionaire. So he don't need that. So the only thing is the guy, he need help for financial advisor to advise him how to put his money. And also, he mentioned, then you asked him a good question there. When he said, a lot of people say, why you don't build, you know, something that can be remember you in the country. You know, he made a good point. He said by next year, okay? That's a good point because why? The country in the war. If he was building the building in Wow, in Malakal, or in somewhere else, maybe those buildings now, they were being destroyed by the war, you know? And he also mentioned that by 2020, he's going to live in United States or in Europe or London.
You're right.
Okay.
But the guy, Charles, I'm not trying to dispute. Lual Malong, I don't know. It's up to viewers. But to me, I don't think so. He have millions of dollars because the guy is not consistent in what he's saying. Based on what we did here tonight, he's not consistent. And that's, you talk about the Asia, you talk about China, you talk about United States, JP Morgan. Do you think if I call JP Morgan of the United States, do you think they are going to tell me that, yes, we have business with Lual? Do you think so? Do you believe that?
Oh, Brother Jungkook, let me help you this. Let me help you this. I don't know him personally, okay? But I judge him the way he talk. Okay?
Yes.
I don't know personally, but I judge him the way he talk. Look, he said he give 10 million to the Red Cross. I think he mentioned, is it 10 million?
Yeah, but the Red Cross,
And
I called them, they say no.
Hold on, listen, let me finish. Let me put my word.
Sure.
You call the Red Cross in Juba, but they denied it. Look, Red Cross also is the corrupt Jongkor. If you don't give the money in the proper way, in the financial system way, somebody will deny that. And I believe you, he give that money out, but the money fall on somebody's hand in the wrong place. This could happen. Because why? That's what I was saying. The guy doesn't have office. If he have the office, like those billionaires, those of Bill Gates who you live close to it, then those people, they are the one who can deal with those. But now he's the one who deal with these people directly, you know? So he can give the money, he can write a check to those in Nairobi, and then those in Nairobi, they are corrupt. They can take the money, and then the people in Juba will deny it. You know? That's why I'm saying the man, he needs help here. He needs the financial advisors and top lawyers. Even though he have invested in South Africa, I don't know those lawyers he have in South Africa there, but he need international lawyers because now he become a billionaire. It's not only just South Sudanese, he become a billionaire. So he become international person in the market. So any country will accept him. Because if you have this kind of the money, if you have 1 billion, America will give you citizenship right away. Believe me or not, they will give you. Because why? They will use this money, and this money can help. So he give that money. We the judge say no. He lie on that. He give
the requirement of citizenship. You have to invest. You have to be here 5 years. You have to be in the United States 5 years. They cannot give it you out right away. But anyway, thank you, Charles. For your perspective.
Hold on. Let me correct this. I'm not judging you. Obama, he give 40 people in Iranian citizenship, and they were in Iran before they come here. 40 people.
I don't know about
okay,
that.
he give them citizenship. They were there, and this one
I cannot argue
when
it
comes to the.
I don't know. I don't know about
Yeah.
it, Charles. I cannot argue.
Yeah,
but
when you come to the
Constitution, the immigration law, you have to stay in the United States undisrupted. You cannot just go and come and go. You have to stay 5 years consecutive in the United States in order to get a citizenship. That's what I know. But anyway, it could be. Who knows? I don't know.
Hey, let's leave it there anyway for that. But anyway, I don't defend you. But we need to judge person according to the person talk. Because this money, people try to judge him. He never steal the money, by the way. If you look at it, he never steal it. But he get it through his mind. He brought in investors. After they invested, who they're gonna meet. But this man, he's just getting his percentage here. That's what he's getting it. So I'm not defending it, but we don't want to judge him, say he's a corrupt, he's the one who take the money in the country. No, according to the way he talk, yes, he can be a billionaire. 31% of Brother Jungkook is a very big percentage. So he can make him as a billionaire. When he comes to the shoes, you ask him about those shoes and watch whatever it is. You say, look, remember Michael Jackson. When you are a billionaire, when you are going to the market, you don't go by yourself. First of all, they need to tell the store or they need to tell the mall, hey, there's a billionaire is coming to the shop. So what they're going to do, they're going to shut down the shop for 30 minutes or 1 hour, allow this billionaire to come inside. And then the shop, what they're going to do, they're going to shake all the prices, all the sticker in, they're going to take it off. So anything was been sold by $10, they can move it for 1,000 because the billionaire coming to the store. So it's not a big surprise for those of us who are living in the Western country. This is the way that's the way it is. Thank you for your show, great show, and great people to know him.
Yeah, thank you so much, Alice. It was good to have you and add your perspective as well. Let me go ahead here and call the next person. Let me see here. Joseph Kur, you've been waiting for quite a bit. I'm going to go ahead and call you. I'm calling you, Joseph Kur, right now. Go ahead and answer that, please. Hello. Yeah, Bunasa. Alan, good to see you. Okay. Okay. Oh, Shanita Sai, internet began to Jerry show, it looked like. Correct.
لما تتكلم مع زول صحفي بتعرف من كلامه اللغه حقه انه زول ده صحفي. ده من get go. So when you ask question to زول خاتي حياته انه شغله ده بيزنس، الحاجات ده الراجل ده ما قدر يجاوب عليهم. بسيط جدا انه تسال زول انه قروشك ده جبته من وين مثلا. ايوه ده سؤال لاي تاجر. التاجر ده هيقول لك انا كنت مثلا تاجر بتاع ذره مثلا اللي عملوا يوم داك في الجنوب ده، صح؟ الذره تينج ده بتاع في زول قالوا قبل في شو بتاعك انه في ناس ادوم تصاديق، يعني شغل زي بتاع تجاره خارجيه زمان في خرطوم. بتلقى ناس كتار قاعدين في قدام وزاره شغلهم كلهم بيشتروا تصاديق، لكن هم ما بيشتروا تصاديق، هم شغالين في محل ده ديلرز. يعني لما جونكور يجي طالع بالتصديق انت ما بتعرف التصديق ده بيشتروه وين وقروش ده بيشيلوه كيف. لكن ده التصديق بتاعك ده بتاع شنو انت بتوريهم، بقول لك خلاص يعني احنا دايرين نسبه كده في التصديق ده وانا بنجيب لك زبون. عندك تصديق ما بيشيلوا منك، بيمشوا يفتشوا لك زبون وهم بيجوا بالسعر اللي انت دايره، هم انت تديهم النسبه حقهم.
نعم. Go ahead.
تصاديق تاع سلاح، في تصاديق تاع هو الملايين بتاعه. يعني انا بقول ما هو ما مليونير، انا بقول عنده كابل مليون. زول ده جاء كتار في العالم التجار اللي بيشتغلوا تحت تيبل. Those people are all over Africa. يخشوا جنوب السودان بطريقه او طريقه اخر بشيلوا ذهب. انت شفت الزول ده مصور قاعد مع نسوان في كوبويتا ولا جوا هناك في جبال تاع الجنوب ده، قاعد جنب نسوان ده ما لابسين ملابس، هو الوحيد لابس. انت شفت الصوره ده مش؟
انا شفته هاي، انا سالت
أيوة.
الصوره دي قبل.
ايوه اذا انت تاجر بتشتري من ناس بمبالغ كبيره زي ده، ليه اهوال ناس ما قادره تتغير؟ Very simple question, right? Why those people still naked? And then انت بتشتري الذهب اللي في الصناديق انه ده على الاقل كيلو، يعني ممكن يكون كيلو 3 كيلو بتاع الذهب ده قروش كتير جدا. عشان ما نظلم الراجل، لو افتكرنا انه هو فعلا شغال بزنس وبزنس بتاعه ده ببيعه وبجيب قروش وبدي لناس زيل، ليه ناس زيل شكلهم كده؟ you know. So انا ما عندي يعني ما عندي اعتراض انه اي زول يكون عنده قروش، لكن هو قروش اللي عنده ده ما المبلغ اللي هو بيقولوا انه عنده مليار دولار. I don't think so. ما عنده مليار دولار. ممكن انا بتفق مع الناس اللي قاعد عنده الاف شويه، ايوه، لانه انت الليله لما يكون عندك قروش في حاجات معينه انت ما بتعملهم. You don't do them. Why? To protect yourself. You know. So الراجل ما هو داير يشتهر، هو مشكلته كله داير يشتهر، واي زول داير يشتهر ده سلوكه يعني. وشكرا لك، ده الاضافه بتاعي البسيط للحته ده، انه الراجل داير يشتهر، يعني غرض حقه في النهايه just be famous.
شكرا. اوكي انا بشكرك.
Yeah.
Poor there for your perspective. Let me go ahead here and see who's next. So, okay. The list is long. I see you there, Teresa. So I'm going to go ahead and call you. You requested as well. All right, Teresa, good to see you. Welcome to Concerned Citizen. Yeah, أنا سامع قاعد.
يا شكرا. أولا در نشكرك ونحييك برضه ونحيي كل الضيوف في برنامج بتاعك. It's quite interesting. Today you break the record. عمل 1000. So this is actually one Lawrence Malong Lual Malong Lawrence Lual Malong Jr. Your want actually. This is what
Lual
saying.
Malong your junior.
Your junior, yes. This is what he want. He want to get famous. And I agree totally with my brother Joseph Kur, and I do also agree with Dr. Francis before, and also some of the brothers, but I disagree a bit with those who give figures, those delusional figures. Yeah, I do believe, yani, the same way that my brother Joseph Kur just put it. Zolda, في ناس بيقولوا يا أخي he's doing يعني business بتاعه ده هو بدأ بطريقة كده وهو ما سرق ولا ما كده. طبعا في قانون احنا بنقول شنو المتهم بريء حتى يثبت إدانته. يعني في ناس طبعا بيتهموا كده وكده. لكن to be honest لو احنا جينا لواقع الزول ده أنا بشوفه كزول مستخدمينه. He's been used by some people, and you can actually figure this out from the way he was playing around. He did not want to tell you when you ask him actually the source of his business, the capital. ما إنت لما تبدأ business بتاعك في رأس مال أنت بتبدأ بيه. الناس اللي طلعوا كلهم بيجا هسه بيجا famous people or let's say rich people around the world, they have the foundation. They started from zero. Even as Steve Jobs with Apple, Apple ده ما هو بدأ he started somewhere. وده ما فدية. ما أنت ممكن تكون شنو زول بتجور خرا من مواسير ولا بالناي سويجز. لكن ده هو business بتاعك. You will not feel shy with that foundation of your business. You should be proud of it, because to give people inspiration, to tell people how you can start your own business. His denial here, not telling you the truth, meaning في ناس بوراه. فكلام اللي بيقولوا انه هو عنده ملايين من قروش ده حتى في قالوا قال انا عندي investors في امريكا وشنو. This is not true. هو زول من كلامه انت ممكن تشك فيه. فكيف امريكان هيجي يتعامل مع زي ده؟ And I agree with my brother اسمه منو ده Attilio بانه this guy is a broker. He's a broker in the middle here. لكن he's dealing يعني الشغل اللي قاعدين يعملوا ده في نوع من شنو ده اريكا قاعد يشرب فيه اللبن بتاعه. Eric, it's enough. It's enough. Yeah. So الشغل اللي هو قاعد يعمل ده هو شغال in the middle here. أنا بسميه ده نوع من فساد. سمسار. وسمسار وده برضه ده ممكن يدخل في شكل بتاع money laundering برضه لأنه في source. Yes, تفضل. At the same time زول سمسار ولا broker. Do you believe this guy have millions of dollars? No. No. Okay. This guy want to be famous. When he was talking about his Rolex, when he's talking about Jimmy shoes, you will know that 100% he's fake. The rich people normally don't show off with the money. They can even stay very humble and modest because they are afraid to be target, to the criminal, to attack them or to do something like that. I believe that yes, he has thousands of dollars, but I don't believe. Maybe I could say yes, 1 million, or maybe less. But the way he's living, this money will not even stay. You know, for those who actually say قالوا عنده قروش كتير وكلام اللي قبل قاعد يقول يا أخي he has investors with China ولا whatever. This is all just he's bragging. He's bragging. Like this is not him. Mao broker he will get his percentage. Like at the end of the day, which kind of business he's doing? Which kind of deals he's doing? Like if he say that goal, and by the way, he was talking in SBS Dinka, different language, and you're sure different language. And in the interview with Jeff was also different language. There he said that he's working. That's why I was talking. That's why I said about consistency. Because if you are not consistent in what you say, people are going to have a doubt always. Yes, in SBS Dinka, he said that he's working with the government. In Jeff, he said something else. He said he's blessed by Jesus. You know, this is blaspheming, by the way. Yani, we shouldn't play with the name of Jesus. Jesus is the high spiritual figure in our life, in our spiritual life. We shouldn't play with those with this name. You know, Jesus even made it clear. What is belong to Caesar is for Caesar. For God is for God. You know, we shouldn't play with it. ما آتوا ما لقيصر لقيصر وما لله لله، فلماذا نلعب باسم يسوع المسيح الذي خلقنا؟ يسوع كان متواضعا، مشي بارك ناس بسمكتين بأجره بسمكتين و5 أرقفة, and then he blessed, he made 5,000 people ate, and even the rest of food was there. So my advice to this my brother Lawrence, he should go and even help his own village first. Then we will know that he's blessed, you know, because if you're blessed, you bless others, God will bless you more. It like what he's saying, that the Kalambita Red Cross, the Red Cross, when you give them donation, even me sometimes I go and donate to Red Cross, not only big amount, sometimes I donate 100 or 50. That was long time.
I donate only blood because I don't have money.
Yeah, you know, because of my blood, I did not want to do it, but you know what I did? And instead, sometimes when I get like 100 or 50 or something, I donate, you know, I donate this money. If you go, they will even remind you around the world when you go anywhere, they will send you email, you know. This is one system, whether it's in Kenya, whether in where, this is one system. So it's not true what he said, and you even called by yourself, and they said they told you there was nothing there like that. This is what I want to tell you, my brother.
Thank you.
And for those goal in Eastern Equatoria, in Kaboita, it's sad you're wearing a nice clothes, taking a picture with those poor people, that you make yourself your broker or whatever your business you're doing, and then you will not even go and bless those people. Why don't you go with this money that you want to donate to Koso or whatever university in Nairobi? Why don't you go and bless those people in Kaboita? Abnilom Garashala Rakuba, Abnilom Mushtashfa, you know, even buy them some clothes, you know. This is what the blessed people by Jesus do. That's why Nagibel Katapana Gutail day kunda money ritual. Because if you're calling Jesus and you're doing opposite of what Jesus was doing, then this is money ritual. Sorry to say, I'm not trying to attack him. And my last advice to those people who were saying that, yeah, he's exposing himself, he can be targeted and so on. I think this guy knows what he's doing. He's not stupid, by the way. This is, he just wants to act. Zolda, he can only fit in Hollywood, not anywhere. He can fit in Hollywood, he will be famous. And I will advise my brother Lawrence, you go to Hollywood, you will be the best actor, honestly. And then you can wear your Jimmy shoes. You will wear a reality show. Then he will wear the Jimmy shoes. He will even find the shoes that will fit his suits, not wearing a different shoes that will not fit his suit. Thank you, my brother Jongkor.
Thank you.
Give
Thank you,
time to other people.
It was
God
good
bless
having
you.
you to air your
Yeah.
perspective as well. Let me go ahead here and move forward and see who are those waiting here, and I'll bring them in. You know. All right. I see you, Reverend Kwan Malwal. I'll bring you really quick, and then I'll move on. I hope your network is not gonna cut my broadcast off. You know.
Asma. Salam alaikum, Jama.
Ahlan wa sahlan. You have echo there. You have another device on.
Okay. How's that sound now?
That's good.
That's good. Fantastic. Well, you know, we're wasting time when we're talking about Lawrence. We should, I kind of like what Ambassador Emmanuel was saying earlier. This is not about Lawrence. And Tung Jung was very, you know, was very straightforward with it. If this guy is doing the thing, let us just say this. If you're going to take a nation revenue without being asked, what does that say? You either an associate or they know what you're doing. Because the goal is you as Jongkor, like even in America, you just do not walk to the ocean and fish out as long as you want. You don't do that. There's an amount of fish that you have to catch, and if you catch beyond that, you're gonna go to jail.
Of course. Of course.
So this guy here, he's taking tons of gold or other mineral, exit to the border with nobody asking him. And not even just that. If you guys know, he was saying that he was Paul Malong, our one son. which is another case to intimidate others. Those soldiers who are in trafficking line, they're not going to question him because he's the son of Malong Awan. That's exactly, he was
But he
using
said,
that.
he said it's not Malong's son.
He denied that at the last, but that's exactly how he used to get away with things. He intimidated these people that he is related to this high-ranking officer to get away with a lot of stuff, to intimidate guards that can question him, to intimidate governors, anybody. But all in all is this guy will not do this. You cannot take the nation revenue without paying back. You just can't. So when he come and talk to us here, somebody like myself, you and all those who are watching is, the question do we have a government? Because this is not a country. If people can just run such a quantity without being asked, that means our government is corrupt. And that should be the really clear thing that we get out of Junior today. We don't care about his wealth. Our concern as a nation is, do we really have leaders in our country? And I know Ambassador Emmanuel was heading that way early on his before he cut off. And those are the things that we should be focusing on. Who should we blame here? Was it Junior? I think Junior, he's been an innocent here. I really do. Because there's people who happen to be overseeing our entire wealth.
But if someone is start talking, bragging, and saying I have this and I have this and I have that, we have an interest. We have an interest, listening to that person too. Don't you think?
Well, I mean, of course, we've been here for 4 hours, right? And every question that you asked him, he did not answer it. And for whatever the reason may be, because he knows there's influence within him. There's people who work with him. One thing that he mentioned was, he said he was a partner, okay? And then he went on and said, Kir knows exactly what he's doing. That's what he said on his early questioning. He admitted that Kir knows what he was doing. And then you ask him, okay, what is his connection? And then he deferred away from that question as well. He did not answer it. Because you were trying to dig into, okay, what is the connection here between Kir and him and Malong Awan? But these people here, they were group. And whatever he does, I mean, you flying with a personal jet to the country. Who are you? You were born here. You should be questioned. And there should be a feast for whatever jet he's taking if we really have a country that know how to govern. So Junior Lual, he is a very innocent guy. Even if he's running an operation, you know, he's running an operation that is owned by mafia. And as citizens of South Sudan, we should be concerned who are this mafia, because Lual happened to be not the mafia kind of guy. I mean, you know, talking about shoes and suit, that's not how mafia talk. Now it is our job as citizens to see who are those mafia, who can allow one person, you Jongkor, you can sell the entire mineral of a will without being questioned. That is wrong and it is unacceptable. And we should go back to our Lual is kind of like giving us a reason to question those who are leading our nation. Because exactly, if Lual can do it, well, other people are doing worse than that. You know, the teak part, people complaining about Mataka and Ayo. No, other people are doing worse than this.
Well, Matata is involved too.
Actually,
Matata, I'm going to have a segment about this.
Well, you know, Matata is the governor. Matata is the guy who questioned where the tea come from, and he need to get his cut. I would do the same thing if I were Governor Matata myself. If you're gonna come in with a load of Malian Betik, you gotta pay me, and that's straight up. That's how government operate, anyways. Okay, but what we say is, Jongkor, you cannot. After the oil, basically the money is going to some individual. That's exactly the way the goal has been running in our country. It doesn't go to it doesn't benefit the nation. So some individual took the revenue and put it to themselves. What's his name? Omar al-Bashir does not have 30% of our wealth. And yet you're telling me Junior will have 31%. Those are the things that I personally, I'm sitting here, I don't blame Junior at all. And I think he did the very best he could. He's not a business guy. He's talking about financial. I mean, you have to know your numbers in order to talk financial. And he doesn't have his numbers talking about Golden Sachs and Morgan and JP Morgan. Those are big money, man. They run their numbers. They predict the outcome of tomorrow. The guy doesn't. You know, he went and did his own work because he knows he's going to come into your show and try to come up with some name to convince us that he's a businessman. Well, we know how business runs.
All right,
thank you.
Thank you. It was good having you.
But my question is, my concern is, to those of you who are watching, this is not about Junior. This is not about Junior or Lual. This is about the country itself. And if it's going to continue to run the same way that we see, it's driving all of us to the hell. And those of you who refer to themselves as young and future generation, you will be eating shit. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Kondolan,
thank you,
for your perspective.
It
was good having you. Let me go ahead and see who are those next. Okay. All right. Go ahead here. Abdullah Garang, I see that you sent in a request. You want to say hi and go to your mom? Come and say hi. They cannot see you. Say hi and go. Hi. This is Jongkor Jr. He's going to be 4 years tomorrow. He wanted to say hi to everybody. All right? Say bye. Bye. Okay. Go down. Go now. All right, I'm calling you right now. Abdullah Garang, if you are not available, then I'm going to go and get someone else. Okay. I know you may be working right now. Let me call Garang Yai. From Abdullah Garang to Garang Yai. Thank you. Yeah, he's going to be 4 tomorrow. So Garang Yai, I'm calling you. Go ahead and answer that. It's not answering. Then move ahead here. Victoria. Victoria, I'm calling you right now. Calling you, Victoria. Victoria, how are you? Long time.
Brother Jongkor.
كيفك?
I'm so sorry for being annoying. معلش.
لا 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 ما في مشكلة. You're doing good.
السلام عليكم كلكم. بسلم على الناس الموجودين في اللاين.
أهلا وسهلا. تفضلي.
The show was really great. شكرا لك كثير and God bless you.
Thank you.
Because احنا الراجل اللي لما شفناه أول مرة it was really shock to all of us جنوبيين. ويعني كان الناس كانت دايرة تعرف بالضبط what's going on with that guy. فشكرا لك كثير انك انت جبته لنا وعرفناه for real. Because أنا لما شفته لأول مرة أنا جيت عملت له مسج وقلت له if he's there هو هيفتكر مسج بتاعي. قلت له أنت you brought us a shame because أنت ما ممكن تعمل حاجة زي ده. Anyways to make it short أنا في رأيي الزول ده ما عنده قروش ده. يعني قروش اللي هو بنوم فوقه وبغطس فوقه وبعوم فوقه ده ما عنده. ما عنده قروش ده. أوكي؟ إحنا يعني ما بنغير عليه ولا يعني بنحسده. لكن قروش ده ما في. لأنه يا جماعة إحنا شفنا زمان لما كنا في الخرطوم ناس ود الجبل ديل عملوا شنو؟ ناس مامون البرير ديل عملوا شنو؟ أوكي؟ فهو زول يعني قلقلنا معاه صراحة. يعني جهجهنا معاه والناس كله كانوا دايرين يعرفوه هو منو بالضبط ولقى قروش ده كيف.
نعم.
كان كده الليلة شو بتاع كان مليان. أنا I was really waiting عشان أنا أسمع منه. وفي النهاية الكلام كله طلع خارم بارم ذاته. مع اعتذاري له يعني. كلام يعني ما مركز وما مضبوط وما قدر يفيد الناس ذاته إنه هو كيف بقى غنيان وهو بيعمل في شنو.
نعم.
Simply الليلة لو أنت غنيان رسالة ده ممكن يكون لو في جنوبيين أغنياء كده أنت أرجع بلد بتاعك وساعد أهلك. ده ما داري يقولوا لك كله يعني ارجع البلد وساعد أهلك. ساعد المساكين. ساعد الناس اللي عيال اللي بيموتوا. ساعد الأرامل. ساعد النساوين. أعمل حاجة ولا أبسط حاجة أعمل شارع بس باسمك. ناهيك عن المدارس عن الهوسبيتالز. فالنصيحة بتاعي بس يانغ تايكون ده هو يخلي اللي هو بيعمل فوق ده. لأنه أول حاجة ده مشكلة له هو. يعني جاب مشكلة له وجاب مشكله للناس اللي حواليه والكوميونتي بتاعه ذاته، جاب له مشكله. ده عار بصراحه. يعني انت تكون غني بمستوى زي ده وتوري قروش زي ده وفي النهايه اهلك يعني ما ظاهر فيهم اي حاجه. انا متاكد اهله يمكن قاعدين في بيوت قش لسه. شفت كيف؟ يمكن عنده واحد من اخواته ذاته ولا عماته لسه هناك، يعني وضعهم صعب. فانت فعلا لو غني يا اخوي تايكون، وهو يمكن يسمع عربي ولا ما بيسمع عربي، كده انت البلد بتاعك وكده ابداوا من راس مسقط راس بتاعك اللي هو اول ده، ولا خشم باب بيتكم بس. اعمل لهم اطبخانات عشان ما يمشوا في خلا، لانه لحد الان لسه في ناس بيمشوا في خلا يا جماعه. وانا يعني مشيت في الفيسبوك بتاعه، شفت صوره بتاعت امه. هو الساد انه هو يكون غني بطريقه زي ده، وفي ناس اسره بتاعه ناس قريبين بالشكل ده. فهو ضيع وقتنا بصراحه، ضيع وقتنا وقلقلنا معاه. وشكرا انك انت جبته لنا احنا شفناه زول ما عنده موضوع. لو بقى عنده قروش ده بكون بسيط بس، لانه انا في نفس ذاته لما انا عايل له كده وادقق له ما بحاجه بوري انه هو عنده قروش كتير. ناس جزم جيم شو ناس حاجات ده كله كلام ساكت، لانه الليله الغني ده ما بتعرف بين ما انت تشوفه كده بتعرف. فشكرا كثير، دار اقول لك شكرا كثير جونكور انك انت قدرت تجيبه لنا. في ناس هنا بيقولوا الناس ضيعوا وقتهم انه يجيبوا ودوا قيمه، لكن الزول ده قلقل الناس يا جماعه. ما في زول ما يتقلقل لما شاف الزول ده، ما في زول ما داير يعرف هو منو. فانا يعني بديك تهيئه خاصه انك انت قدرت تجيبه لنا، احنا شفناه وطلع مضروب ذاته، ما قدر يقنع.
Thank you Victoria.
what's going on. فشكرا كثير، وانا منتظر هنا يا جونكور من الساعه 3 عشان اشوف الراجل ده نهايته شنو، لكن في النهايه يا هو. فشكرا كثير.
شكرا.
مع السلامه.
Yeah, it was good having you. Thank you so much. Okay, let me go ahead here and bring other South Sudanese.
Papa, are you in YouTube? Papa, you're in YouTube?
Okay, go ahead and send in your requests and then I'll bring you in. Mariana, you need to send it, you need to hit the green button. You need to hit the green button. Okay? Hit the green button and then it will appear here. So I'm going to go ahead and call you Ayak. I'm calling you as well. So to have your perspective. I think we can hear the echo there. If you have another device, you can turn that one off.
Not really. I was just listening to music, but I have not.
Okay, go ahead.
So we can hear your perspective. How is it now?
It's much better. But I still have echo. My voice can't feel itself.
I don't know.
Go ahead anyway.
Go ahead. إنك اديتني الفرصة أجي في الشو بتاعك. And then I just want to say hi to everyone who is watching. The show بتاعك الليلة was like, oh my god, over the top. كلنا أي زول جهز يتكلم. We were waiting for him, you know, to come and say something. Tell us how did he get all this money. أنا رأيته رأيه هو ما عنده القروش الكثيرة اللي هو قاعد يقول إنه he has all that money. Like عنده قروش but not he's not like millionaire or billionaire like he's claiming. So يعني أنا ما بتفق في الكلام ده إنه هو عنده القروش الكثيرة زي ده، لأنه الزول اللي عنده قروش ما بيتبوبر. الزول اللي عنده قروش ما بيتبوبر يجي يوري ولابس شنو وأدى كم لمنو. You know, like we give donation to people. We don't donated this money to this, you know. For instance, like when you go to grocery shop, sometimes they have these charity events. You know, they ask you, oh, can you pay $1 to this? And you go and you pay if you have the dollar. You don't come to social media and say, oh, today, oh, I go to the store and they ask me if you have $1 and I don't have $1, right? So he should on social media that I have this money and I have this and that. You know, like if you have money, you show action, right? They might be good like action louder than
So why do you think I is doing this? And we still have problem actually with the echoing voice. I don't know why.
Let me move, maybe. How is it?
Yeah, now it's good. Now it's good. But it's still, but it's okay anyway. But it's okay anyway.
Maybe the Google Home. So can you repeat the question?
I said, why do you think he's doing all this bragging, showing up, insisting that he's a billionaire?
We can say like low self-esteem, you know, and fame. You want to be famous. Like when you are suffering from low self-esteem, like the first thing you will look for is how to get attention, right? So that you get all the attention. So I believe maybe under low self-esteem. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I have thank you so much for coming on and sharing your perspective as well. It was good having you on the show. And please stick around if you have another person who wants to ask, maybe you may be coming.
About helping people back home and people who are in need. Like, you know, Firai, we are all capable of helping our people back home. Like, let's say, we don't have millions of money, right? But I believe all of us have a roof, you know, under our head. We have food to eat. And we are all, you know, one way or another. So let's say, like, all of us, and if you have extra, you tend to save that money in your bank, right? Instead of saving that money, why don't you help people who are in need? Or do something, you know? So the blame that we are blaming him, we are all guilty as people, you know, including myself, you know? When was the last time whoever did a donation? Or when was the last time whoever did a volunteer on something? So يعني احنا ما زي ما اختنا فيكتوريا قالت احنا ما غيرانين منه وما عايزين اي حاجه منه لكن برضه him at the same time نفس الشيء he is doing that we are doing the same thing we are not helping our people you know we know هم ناس تعبانين واي شيء برضه we need to help so كان كلامي.
All right, thank you so much for coming on and sharing your perspective. Let me move ahead and please stick around. So I know, Jama, it's been a long time, but I'm trying my best to give everybody, you know, an opportunity here so they can air their perspective. Mariana, you didn't call me. I don't know what's wrong with you. And you right there call me, but you didn't put the request because it's supposed to appear here on the screen. Unfortunately, that's not the case. So, Malol Bornyar, I call you in 1 minute. You said 1 minute. I'm going to go ahead and call you in 1 minute. And I saw your request.
Oh, thank you, Jongkor. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Yes, thank you for your show. I made a video last week, and I don't mean to make it, but it just I was doing my little news in our language, just across there. And what I was saying, I say, if Lual Malong Yor has that much money, why we have young boys in our city, in a will, the young boys are struggling. They eat the leftover. They eat in garbage. Why we have so much money to this guy and he's not offering something for those kids? Why he's not doing something for his own state or his own city? I'm not talking about general. We're talking about only to help those. Yes, are in the market in a villa when they're 2012. We have the children. They're struggling. They don't have houses. They don't have food to eat. And somebody shower with the money instead shower with the water. And then we crying here in the United States. We need help. And in South Sudan, they have enough money. They not really know what to do with them. So this one make us feel like to feed our people. And some people have billion of money. This is billion, that's a lot of money. So what the UN do with that, if the one person have 7 billion they're talking about. So this one, they put us in the wrong place. And around the world, the people look at us like we have money, but we're just pretending like we are poor. But we have people dying now in a will. We have people left a will to go back to Khartoum because of food they have to eat. So today, we see Lual Malong probably might have money, but it's not that much to get there. So I would just add that because I make a video. If we have the money, like he said, he never going to buy house in South Sudan, which is he belongs to. He want to buy house in U.S. and other places. And our country, we need help. We need help, especially for boys, boy and young girls that are street. They call them street boys. And I say last week, there is no street have a child. Those children, they are belong for somebody, but because they have no food to eat. That's why they are now in a will, in Wow, in Yei, everywhere in South Sudan. If you go to the big city, you will see the young children, 11 years old, 5 years old. They eat whatever level, but in garbage. Those children, if somebody have money like that, why are you going there to help them? So that's the only thing I want to add, and I really appreciate your show.
Thank you.
And,
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for the podcast. It was good having you, brother.
So I don't know what's going on. People are saying that there's echo here on my side. Now you guys hear the echoing? You still hearing the echoing? No echoing, right? See, now no echoing, and I don't know why. When I bring somebody in, you hear that echoing. So it's really kind of, it's so weird. So let me go ahead here and bring another person, and then we move forward. I hope, the echoing thing, will go away. Hey!
السلام عليكم.
عليكم السلام.
جونكور.
مبيور.
زمن طويل.
زمن طويل. Now we don't hear echoing, but before I was hearing echoing,
السلام عليكم والصلاة والسلام على خلق الله وأجمعين. أشكر الإخوة المتابعين. قال من تبع قوم 40 يوم صار مسلم ما شاف الناس كله بيصلوا وبيسلموا في الفيسبوك. Don't take me wrong, أنا ما قرصت.
I know.
So anyway, good to be back أنا بشكر الناس اللي هم معك في الشو. 188 people قبل كان 750 نفر. So you have a hot show today, the hottest one. So it's good you brought this young man and the people to know more about his how he quietly works. I have no problem for people being wealthy, and when mal is in the hayat wa dunya. So you gotta have money. But my question here, the young guy is 30 years old. He never inherited this wealth from any family members. According what I heard from his interview, he said he established his company in 2007.
Yes.
So the company is not even 11 or 15 years old. So the question here, what is the anti-corruption doing? The president, every time he talk about people stealing money, but he's not doing nothing. In this world, if you show us that money, the first thing you're gonna see, there are people investigate your money. Are you paying taxes? Number one. Is this money coming in the right way? Is it not a laundry money or a drug money or anything? Are you paying taxes to the government or to the? Then from there, you'll be released. So what I expect, the anti-corruption and the government of South Sudan have to submit the paper to indict this guy back to home and to freeze all his accounts wherever they are and to do an investigation. How long you been having the money? If you have 4 billion and he's South Sudanese citizen, and he paying taxes to the people of South Sudan, this is number one. How he get that money? So what I came up, this guy, he have a government connection, because he have a government connection. That's why he roaming free and just throw the money. He called me so, and throw the money on a window and just play. And I own a business, and I never play with money like that because I know how hard to earn it.
Correct.
He don't show off like this if it's free money. People who throw money, I see them in the clubs. These are people who get money in their way. I see them, they throw money. We be in the clubs, we see those people come with a bag of money and throw them. Soon as you walk out the door, there is an authority question. Action. But if they're serious, this the embassy in Kenya have to detain this guy and close his account and do investigation. He may be right. He may get his money in the right way. Then they have to let the people of South Sudan, yes, we investigate this young man. All his money he get is illegal money. He legit. He pay his share to the South Sudanese economy. He paid taxes because he holding South Sudan passport and he doing business outside with the benefit of South Sudan, and he making. So this is what I'm trying to say. So our government have a hand, big name in the government is a partner of this guy, because I saw him in a picture with a President Kiir and one of the white guy and Malong. Malong, I think he was his connector to president, and he got his permit through Malong, and Kirmayadi approved it. That's why he makes that money. We don't have to go around, not Abdul Alfil. Alfil Yao, Bolongawan, Kirmayadi, whom the people who make this guy that money. This guy, he cannot roam away. Later for James Gaden Marafat in Kenya, because he speak against the government. This guy, he's killing the government too by looting the resources. If you're looting the resources, he's the enemy of the state too. So I expect in 48 hours, this guy have been indicted back home. He's still innocent until he proved guilty. But he have to show his papers, how he acquired this money from 2007, 2018, how he get the 4 billion, and how much he paying in taxes for him to hold our passport. This is what I'm okay. If nothing happened, the corruption started from J1 and until him. So there is a connection. You can't get 4 million from a street. Why we didn't get 4 million? Why I didn't get 4 million from a street? If Jesus Christ bless all these people, why people Israel don't have 4 billion each one in account? So Jesus Christ never bless people this way. The guy have an trick way he gets his money. That's all I can say. And big name in the government protecting him. And I don't care why he don't want to give people, why he don't want to invest in South Sudan. Giving is how you raise. If you raise as a giver, you give. The people greedy who have money don't give. I don't care. You could die with your money in your bank, but how? I want to know how he gets his money. This is my question. And is the government serious? Show us action. And there's no action, that means the government is not serious. So this my 2 cents on this. I've been long not joining your show, but you're doing a wonderful job, and keep pushing it. Yeah, corruption is #1 enemy of the state so far.
Exactly. Thank you so much, Brother Mabior Kwan. I know you are traveling. I can hear they are saying stuff there over the speakers.
Yeah, I'm going to my friend's wedding, so so I just say hi to everybody. Assalamu alaikum.
Yeah, it was good having you, brother. Please safe
right,
travel, inshallah. All right, let me go ahead here and check. It's been a long day, but you know what? It's very important to bring somebody in so we can hear all, and then you can be the judge. Anyone can be the judge. But just, judging somebody without hearing, it wouldn't be a good thing. That's why I intended to bring this young man to come and speak. So let me go ahead here and call this. Okay, let me see. Let me see Quad. Quad, you've been there for a long time. Quad, you've been there a long time. Let me go ahead and bring you. I hope the network will work for you. I'm calling you right now. Quad. All right. So, it's good to see you, Quad. Thank you for being patient and waiting for a long time.
Sorry for disturbing. Anyway, I want to appreciate you and the viewers at the time. One thing that I want to tell you, brother.
Go ahead.
There are few shows. There are few shows that we benefit from. Not all shows. And one of your shows.
Yes.
I don't know you. I never met you. And I benefit from your show. Not only yourself, but as well as viewers. Because appreciation is the most important things that has to be given in order to develop.
Correct.
So I benefit from your show. I benefit from Brother Kwon. I think Brother Kwon, he just left a few minutes ago. I never talk on his show. This is my first time to talk on your show. I benefit from a book show. Those are shows that give us some things we benefit as for what you do for us, because what you bring for us, we learn from it, and we get something out of it, and we teach something of what we get. So I'm going to go back to the topics. First of all, about the guy, Lual, I don't care whether he's rich or he's not rich. That's not my point. But I just want to correct very few things. One, to the Red Cross, of which was repeated a lot, and it has been said by so many people, including yourself. We are in a educated country with the law, and law can go back against you. So if I donate something, no matter what you have, either you are registered or they cannot give you what I give them without me permitting them to give.
Correct.
So let's forget about it. You donate to that law. Either he did or he did not. That was wrong for you to do. They will not give it to you. So let's not say he did not or he gave. We don't know. So I agree with Brother Charles that said before. So that's how it is. So I want to correct that point so that we cannot go back to it. Second,
you get that carpet out of the little corner.
But the guy could be rich, could not be rich. Because there are so many ways, and as Sister said before, you cannot be rich without a doctor. But you can be rich without a capital in a country whereby there is no system. So I believe myself that the guy is not a billionaire or a millionaire, but he got some money. He can get some money in so many ways. Like somebody just said before, I think it was Brother Justin. I mean, Charles, no, Brother Justin. Can be a dealer. And when you bring people in, but your percentage doesn't go, that contract is broke. Unless if you don't have people that you didn't follow the system. So the guy has some money, but he want to be famous. And at the same time, the money are not his. There is somebody behind it. And if this person cannot control this person, both of them will be broke. One time. But I'm not saying the guy is not rich, and I'm not saying the guy is rich. But there is somebody behind this. Because with the system that we know here, you can have a power of attorney, maybe the money are put on its name. And talking about the fake money that you can swim with, of course, brother, I said before, you can get the fake money out. The fake out is fake money, and he was swimming in the fake money. Those were not real money. Let's make it. I want to make it clear for other people. Those were fake money. But those were not really money that, but he could have the same money that he print out, he swim on it as real in the account. But he was swimming with fake money at his own house or where he was, I don't know. So the point is, our brothers need to be up who made him rich. But I want to put one thing that somebody said it before. There is a little guy that I know. I know this guy. Even I was in Nairobi. I've been in Nairobi since 1993 until I came.
Wrap it up because we are
US
running out
in
of time. You already passed 5 minutes, brother.
Yeah. Okay, so I want to clear this. You can be rich when you have people to advise you. So we're learning from this. There was one guy that is called Kwaj. He called himself a young minister. He was from Mayol as well. But the guy built something that would have made him rich. And I met him personally, and I know him personally before I even came here. But when I went back 2008, he was having something that would have made him rich because he's the only one that has laundry. I mean, dry clean. He's the only one that have dry clean. And Baxil suit wide. He watched one suit, one of your suit for $100. You buy a suit for $100 and it's been washed. Next week, you're going to wash it for $100 again. That guy, if he has how to invest, he can be a millionaire or he can be a billionaire. So there is so many ways that you can get rich, but you have to tell people how you invest your money.
Correct.
So this guy cannot be rich. So I'm going to let other people go. But I benefit from what you're saying, but let's make it ourselves to benefit.
Thank you. Thank you, Concord. It was good having you and hearing your perspective as well. Let me move ahead here and see who are those requests, and we can move ahead. All right, so now, Diana, you withdraw your request. I saw you sending a request, but I don't see it anymore. Can you go ahead and send in your request, Diana Adam? Dina Adam. Go ahead and send in the request again, so I can bring you in as well. Dina? Okay. I don't think so, Mayol. I favor people. I don't know if you listen to a little story that, you know, I said on the beginning, well, in the middle of the program, the story of the,
Hello?
I told the story of the donkey and man and the sun. I don't know if you hear that or not. So I don't favor everybody. No matter what I'm doing, people are going to say that, oh, Jongkor, you don't call people, you call just who you know. I don't know all these people, you know. So I think go and watch the video and listen to that story, the Mayol Ngong. Okay, welcome to Concerned Citizen of South Sudan.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just thank you first because I saw people talking about this video we saw like 2 weeks ago.
Why are you covering your face?
No, it's okay because yeah, I'm not covering my face. I want to say something for you guys from South Sudan. People are just talking a lot now, but I want to send my message because the other people are going to be listening too, because they're in Arabic. I think most of the people they speak Arabic, and some people they don't listen. They don't speak English.
Are you South Sudanese? Are you South Sudanese, please?
That is just let me talk.
No. Are you a South Sudanese?
Yeah, you are on the show. Why you ask for South Sudanese?
Listen, you don't sound like South Sudanese. I know very well.
Are you sure about that?
I am sure about that. Just show me your face.
What's the point? Because I don't. That show only for South Sudanese?
It's not only for South Sudanese, but I don't want someone to hide behind things. You know, when you come here and give your perspective, there is no need, to hide. But I am sure 100% you are not South Sudanese. I'm not guessing.
No, we don't need to argue. We don't need to argue. Please let me talk. All right?
So if you are not willing to cooperate with us, why do we have to wait our time anyway? That's the Kenyan guy, Jama. You know, I know for sure. So let me go ahead and call other South Sudanese who are really concerned about the situation. Kenya, nasu corruption too much, you know. So they should not be here and just do whatever they wanted to do. So let me go ahead and get this guy. Zol Kabir, is your turn. So I'm calling you right now. Come on, you are using a South Sudanese name. That's not right. Hello.
ازيك يا زعيم؟
الحمد لله. تفضل يا أخي.
اخبارك؟ انت كويس؟
والله أنا بخير الحمد لله. تفضل.
الحمد لله. الحمد لله. انا شاهدت البرنامج كده متقطع، لكن عرفت بتتكلم عن الملياردير الشاب صح؟
Yes.
وانا كنت اضحك. هو ملياردير فعلا. المهم انا بشكرك للاضافه.
نعم.
الشاب ده انا بعرفه حق المعرفه. هو ما صديقي لكن انا بعرفه حق المعرفه. بالنسبه للشيء المسار حوله انه هل هو عنده القروش دي ولا ما عنده القروش دي، ولو عنده القروش دي جابها من وين، ده اي ثينك ده عن موضوع الحلقه صح. وهو كان ضيف عندك في الاول. يا هو بصراحه القروش دي عنده، هو القروش دي عنده. واوريك مقتطفات انه هو كيف لقاها. الواد ده شغال في الذهب، هو شغال في الذهب في ولايه كابويتا اللي هو بقول له ولايه نامورنيان. ايوه هو شغال هناك في الذهب. وهو لما بدا كزول بياخد من العمال اللي هو متصور معاهم في يا العمال هم المتصور معاهم في الصفحه بتاعته
في المعجم.
يا لكن بعد زمن هو ذاته جاب معدات وجاب آلات وبقى عنده منجم موجود حاليا. وطبعا عنده معاه ناس شركاء في الحكومه. انا ما عايز اذكر الناس ديل.
ما اذكرهم لنا يا زول كبير.
انا ما بذكر. لا انا ما بذكرهم. كويس. القروش اللي هو بيتكلم عنه ده، القروش دي موجود هو عنده، وعنده اكتر من كده كمان. في طبعا واحده من الاشياء الناس فاكرين انه هو الواد ده ما ذكي.
يمين النازل في حكومه، ده نازل في حكومه حاليا ولا نازل في تقاعد ولا نازل they got fired؟
يا عم موجودين حاليا. فاير وين؟
اوكي that makes sense.
ايوه ديل شركاء معاه في البزنس. ديل شركاء معاه في البزنس. واول طبعا زول كان عمل لهم الكونكشن، الواد ده بالذات اللي عمل له كونكشن مع الناس ده هو الجنرال المقال، لانه هو كان بيعرف نفسه انه هو ابن الجنرال. ودي الطريقه اللي هو قدر مثلا لقى الكونكشنز. ممكن بيولوجي يعني في بيولوجيكالي ممكن ما يكون ابن الجنرال، لكن انت الليله لما تتبنى ولد او بنت بيكون ولدك ولا بنتك صح؟ كويس.
ما عندنا تبني في دينك طبعا، انت عارف الكلام ده. You know that.
فسو انا ما اعرف الضجه المثار حول الموضوع انه عنده ولا ما عنده والكلام ده. انا يعني في راي بتاعي، وده شيء معروف لدى كل الناس. ممكن انتم مثلا في ناس مثلا مشككه انه هو عنده ولا ما عنده، لكن هو عنده ممكن اكثر من كده. كويس.
So you believe that actually زول عنده billions of dollars؟
عنده ايوه عنده. كويس. بعدين الشيء اللي عمله في ناس يتكلموا عنه قبل قالوا يا اخي زولنا ما شاطر وما بيعرف بيزنس. هو بالعكس مش عمل شنو؟ اجر ناس اكفاء بيديروا له الشغل في جنوب افريقيا كويس، وفي كينيا، وفي في الخليج كويس. يعني ناس هم بيديروا البيزنس اون بيهاف اوف هيم، هم عليه بس كويس، هو عليه بس يدوا المصاريف بتاعته. انا بستغرب في واحده قال يا اخي عندهم مجرد 1000. الشنطه اللي هو متصور فيها دي، الشنطه اللي هو متصور بيها دي، الربطه الواحده دي مع $100,000. شوف احسب الشنطه دي فيها كم قطعه. لو انت وصلت 10 قطعات دي براها مليون، فكيف تقول لي ده زول 1000 وبتاع الكلام ده؟ مع حكايه حساب يا جماعه كويس. فانا يعني ما بتفق مع الناس، واحد يقول لك يا اخي ده مجرد الاف، من الزول ده عنده قروش.
But what guarantee you that the money on that bag actually are not fake? بيعمل guarantee شنو؟
ما ممكن. القروش دي ما فيك. هو لو كان شغال قروش فيك ده بالفيديو ده عملوا له كم سنه ما كان قبضه. القروش دي قروش حقيقيه كويس. وعنده يا سيدي عنده شركاء حتى في كينيا، في الحكومه الكينيه عنده شركاء. عشان كده قبل لما الناس القلقانين عليه انه هو ممكن يعوقوه ولا يضحك، هو تحت يعني
حماية؟
تحت الحمايه بتاعت الحكومه نفسه كويس. اما
But انت
الجانب
انت يا زول كبير، انت ذكرت انه مثلا في ناس معاهم مشتركين في الحكومه. Don't you think these people they are going to be provoked بحاجه وانت لو قاعد يعمل ده في السوشيال ميديا؟ ده ما بيجيب مشكله؟
هو انا داير اقول لك حاجه، حس الشيء اللي بيعمل فيه ده الشركاء they are in safe side. الشركاء بتاعي انه هسه they are in safe side، انه هو قاعد يقول القروش دي لقاها امبليس، وما قاعد يقول لك انا جبتها من جنرال مالونج ولا جبتها من سلفكير. حتى الناس دي كلهم سلفكير جنرال مالونج they are in safe side، لانه زول ما قال يا اخي يا اخواننا انا جبت القروش دي من الناس في الحكومه. لما يضغطوه بيقولوا امبليس فروم جاد. ونحن نتمنى انه ربنا يسوع المسيح ذاته يباركنا كلنا ونقدر نلقى نستفيد من البركات دي كويس. فهو الشغل اللي هو اشتغل فيه، اشتغل في شغل في داخل جنوب السودان وعمل فيها قروش. الشيء المؤسف طبعا، وده شيء في المستقبل يعني الناس المفروض تعرف انه تاثير بتاع تهريب الاشياء. يعني قبل في واحد يتكلم عن الخشب بتاعنا بيتحرب، بيمشي بيطلع برا كويس، وبيخش الاسواق العالميه باسماء دول ثانيه. حسي الذهب بتاعنا برضه بيتم تحريبه كويس، وبمشي بيخش الاسواق العالميه كاجود نوع من الذهب، لكن بمشي بيخش باسم دوله ثانيه.
نعم
كويس. فهنا انا كزول قعدت كويس في جوبا، شفتها هناك في جوبا الكلام ده بيتم كيف. في طيارات صغار شغالين في المطار.
نعم.
الطيارات دي شغالين في المطار ديل بيسافروا للمقاطعات والمحافظات. الناس ما عارفين الطيارات دي شغاله شنو كويس. يا الخشب بيجيب ملايين يا دينا، كيف ما بيجيب ملايين؟ هسه امريكا دي ما بنوها من الخشب. بعدين نحن عندنا التك الاصلي، نحن عندنا في جنوب السودان التك الاصلي، اجود انواع التك في العالم موجود عندنا في جنوب السودان.
دينا انا بجيبه هسه بعد شويه.
جيبها ايش عشان نحن نجي نعرف الخشب ده كيف عنده. الخشب ده داخل حتى في البورصات العالميه كويس. يعني دي حاجات يعني الناس المفروض يفهموها كويس. الذهب الموجود عندنا في جنوب السودان هسه مشكلتنا نحن في الجنوب ناس مركزين بس في البترول كويس، وشايفين ان البترول ده بس يعاو بيجيب القروش. الذهب حاليا هسه بقى هو البديل ذاته للبترول، لانه الذهب اول شيء اسعاره ثابته في السوق، يعني حتى لو في زياده والنقصان بيكون نسبه بسيطه جدا كويس. لكن البترول انت زي ما شفت البترول اسعاره متذبذبه. بعدين التنقيب عن البترول غالي مكلف جدا كويس. الذهب رخيص، انت بتجيب معدات بتطلع طوال، انت بتدخل شنو بعد ذاك تمشي تعمل الفورمات بتاعتك وتنظف وتعمل كده. الشيء اللي هو شغال فيه حاليا كان في الاول شغال بطريقه بدائيه كويس، وحاليا طور الشغل بتاعته وعمل معدات وعمل آلات كويس. الآلات دي موجوده يعني زول عنده منجم ما يكون ملياردير. انا قاعد اقول ذاته بكون بحاجاته اللي قاعد يعمل له قروش ونقد، المفروض يكون عنده اقل حاجه 20 مليار دولار. زول عنده منجم ما يكون ملياردير كيف؟ الذهب ده ما بيجيب قروش زيه زي البترول. الكيلو ساعه انت عمل جوجل هسه الكيلو بتاع الذهب
يا اخي
بكلف الشيء
الزول
الفلاني.
مشكلتي شنو يا زول كبير؟ I'm not trying to argue. الزول عنده billions of dollars ما بكون قاعد في وضع بتاعه اللي هو بكون قاعد فيه ده، you know. بكون اول عنده security تمام، ما بيتكلم ذاته. الناس عنده billions of dollars ما بيتكلم عن قروش. اوكي you know Bill Gates حتى الرئيس بتاعنا الامريكي ده عنده بس كم؟ عنده 3 بليون. 3 بليون بس في العقارات الموجوده دي كلها على مستوى الولايات المتحده الامريكيه، من هوتيلات لكازينوهات لشنو، عنده 3 بليون دولار. imagine انت هذا you are talking about يمكن زول بيكون عنده 20 بليون. يا اخي الجي دي بي بتاع الساوث السودان زي ما انا قلت لك قبل الحرب كان بس 13 بليون دولار. 13 بليون دولار يا جماعه. انا I'm not trying you know to argue، لكن بس let us make sense here. You know what I mean? The guy can have some money but ما بيقدر يعني يكون عنده billions of dollars. You know. Go ahead. أنا ما سامعين صوتك يا زول كبير، ما سامعين صوتك. ما سامعينه. هاي طلع الميكروفون، طلعه لأن أنا ما سامعينك. ما سامعينك نهائي. Nobody can hear you. Do you guys hear him? لو في زول سامع زول كبير يا جماعة يقول لي. No. والله ما سامعينك يا زول كبير. جالس طلع العناية ده كله من التليفون، صوتك ما في. شايف ناس قاعدين يقولوا نو. شايف الناس بيقول نو، انا ما سامعك. خلاص ممكن اجيبك ثاني، خلينا نجيب زول ثاني نجيبك ثاني. بكون في ايشو في العناية ده في مايكروفون so I'm not able to hear him. وينو دينا؟ دقيقة. مريان انت قاعد تيجي تعمل دعاية بتقول يا اخي انا ما قاعد اناديك. لما اقول لك send in request you don't want to send in request. I don't know what to do, you know. You are not sending in any request at all. That's the problem. So how do you expect I'm gonna call you, you know? شايف looking here كله ما في ما في request بتاعك هنا. And Dina, go ahead and send in your request as well. Okay, your request, Jad. Go ahead and. All
Hello.
right.
Hi.
أهلا. Good to see you, Dina.
ازيك جانكور، كيفك؟ سامع صوتي؟
أنا سامعك تمام.
اوكي. في الناس اللي بيقولوا انه القروش بتاعت يانج تايكون، انا عايزه اقول لك حاجه. الجنوبيين دي الناس بتاعين، يعني للاسف الشديد دي الاهالي كله حاجه، لكن دي الناس بتاعين اشاعات بالمناسبه. يعني حاجه ما في ممكن يجيبوا، حاجه خيال ممكن يصدقوا، كذب ممكن يبقوا حقيقه. فسو يعني زي ما بيقولوا كده خشم سمح الغنى في خشم سيده. ما لما الزول جاء يتكلم خلاص اتكلم. نفرض انه هو ذاته القروش ده قروش كوربشن. طيب هو شغال في الحكومه، انتوا قبل ما تمشوا تحاسبوا الزول اللي هو استفاد واستنفع من خراب البلد. امشي للزول الخرب.
That makes sense.
انا هسه لو فتحت بابك وخليت الحرامي يخش، ده مشكلتي انا اللي فتحت الباب ولا مشكله الحرامي؟ ما حاجه مفتوح. دي نمره واحد. نمرة 2 الزول ده بتاع البوبارات، الزول اللي اسمه منو ده؟
لوال.
الوالده بتاع البوبارات ساي. يعني فيمكن ذاته هو ما عنده القروش الكثير اللي قاعد يقولوا ده، يمكن 90% من كلامه اللي قاعد يقولوا ده بوبار ساي، ده زول بيحب الشهرة. والزول اللي بيحب الشهرة ده يعني ممكن يقول أي حاجة عشان يشتهر. يعني لو عنده 10,000% ممكن يقول مليون. يعني ده الحاجة اللي ده نمرة 1. نمرة 2 يا جماعة، ليه احنا نمشي نقول للزول ده إنه هو بتاع كوربشن؟ أول شيء هو ما عنده ولا أبوه ذاته في الحكومة، ما عنده زول في الحكومة، دخل كيف؟ يعني معناته المال سايب. يعني ناس انت لو قاعد كده قاعد، يعني مثلا في ناس عندهم مخ ممكن يستفيدوا من القروش. في زول ممكن تديه 10,000 يمشي يستثمروا لما يكونوا 10 مليون. في زول تديه 10 مليون يكملوا لما يفضلوا 10,000.
نعم.
يعني فسؤال ممكن اقول جزء كبير منه ده الذكاء بتاعه هو، كيف انه حول القروش ده. وده حاجه انا عايز اقوله لكم بالمناسبه. يعني انا ابوي لما كان عنده زي 24 25 سنه كان تاجر، وكان عنده نفس القروش ونفس العربيه ونفس البيت اللي كان عنده ده اسمه اللي عنده الوزراء. فلو هسه ناس الشمارات زمن ده كان ما في فيسبوك، لو ناس الشمارات جو وقالوا كده
يا ناس
انه
يا
هو
ناس
سرق
دينا
القروش
ناس
دي.
الشمارات فيسبوك.
ما ناس الشمارات لكن ناس الفيسبوك والجنوبين عموما بتاع الشمارات. يعني نقول يعني 90% الليله مثلا انا ممكن اكون اسمي دينا، ممكن زول يمشي يخط صوره بتاعي في فيسبوك يقول دي ما دينا ذاته، اسمها فلان الفلاني وكده وكده كده، ويجيب قصه فيك. ولما انا اجي اطلع واقول انا دينا، خلاص ما في زول بيصدقني تاني، ما في زول بيصدق الحقيقه. ليه؟ لانه في زول فات قبالي وقال الكلام الغلط. يعني اقرب حاجه لما هو كان طلع الناس بيقولوا ده ولد ملونغاون، كم مره انا كنت بغالط الناس في فيسبوك وبقول لهم ده ما ولد ملونغاون، لانه الزول ده يعني في اول هناك هو من بكيرمت، وملونغاون من بيم. شنجاب بالجاب. لما تقول للناس كده people they're not gonna be like, oh no, maybe she's saying the truth, she look like she know those people. لا لكن بيجوا داخلين فيه طوالي، هي يا زول انت قاعد تدافع له عشان ده دينك زيك، عشان سرقوا قروش تلاقي لك ذاته قاعد يديك قروش كمان. وانا الشخصيه اللي ما شفته قبل كده في حياتي. عشان كده بقول لك انه فيسبوك ده فيسبوك بتاعت اشاعات، و90% من اي حاجه بس ما في فيسبوك ده بيكون كذب. you know فسو ان احنا عشان لو هو في زول قال بيدفع تاكسس ولا ما بيدفع تاكسس، ضمنه اللي بيدفع تاكسس في الجنوب. ما في زول بيدفع تاكسس في الجنوب اساسا. ولو جينا للناس اللي سرقوا، ان احنا نتكلم عن حراميه جلبوا باب فاتح، ولا نتكلم على الناس اللي اديناهم الصيغه بتاعنا امان، امناهم على ارواحنا وعلى اموالنا وسرقونا. احنا نسال منه. يعني في مثل عربي بيقول كيف يستقيم الظل اذا كان العود اعوجه. فحاجه الجنوب كله مكلوج ومعوج. اي حرام ممكن يجي يخش ويسرق ويمشي. مش نتكلم زاد في موضوع الذهب اللي هو شاله ده.
لو الشمس
الذهب
بقى
ما
عمودية
مشكله
الظل هيستقيم.
عليك الله.
Go ahead.
اوكي. that's a good one. ده هو الحاجه اللي انا بقول، ده الحاجه اللي انا بقول هسه. مثلا يعني اضرب لك اقرب مثال، اذا جابوا الناس بتاع كوربشن كله ودوهم المحكمه، هل يمتى يكون هيحكموا؟ وما جزء من الحكومه. لو استفاد من الناس اللي بيسرقوا ديل، بيسمسر لهم اللي داري يبيع ذهب، بيجيب له الناس اللي بيبيعوا هيشتروا الذهب الإليجول، والداري يبيع شنو هو عنده التجار، هو سمساري بس في النص هناك وبياخد حقه.
Okay. Thank you, Dina.
فنحن ما
Thank you. أنا بشكرك your perspective for staying on and adding your perspective. شكرا. أنا بشكرك كل الشكر دينا.
اوكي اكيد.
شكرا.
مع السلامة.
All right, let me go ahead and give the South Sudanese a chance. يا جماعة معلش مشينا مشي جد ولسه ماشي حكاية صعبة. So let me go ahead and do this. Finally, Abuk sent in a request. Let me go ahead and call her. أنا ما نسيتكم يا جماعة، ما نسيتك. I didn't forget you, Nuri. I saw your request as well. So Abuk, I don't know. I called you before. Okay, finally it went through.
Jongkor.
Yeah, I see you, Abung Achai. That's you. So you put the name of Bunyor there. We cannot even tell who is he.
جدع زي ما قال مصريون انت الليله يعني عملت لنا شو خليتنا ذاته بقينا مجانين.
No, أنا ما دايك تجين. أنا داير your perspective. What do you think? رأيك شنو يا أبو؟
أول حاجة أنا بشكرك وبشكر الحضور كله في اللايف. أنا بس عندي حتة واحد داير أتكلم فيه.
نعم.
داير أقول لنصيبي كاكوجا ولا كاكوجا، المهم واحد من استراليا من أولاد فراتيت بتاعنا بتاع
لا ما في استراليا، في كندا. أنت قصدك كركوجو؟
أيوة كركوجو. أول حاجة لازم أن إحنا نحترم بعض يا أخواننا عشان أن إحنا ما نمرق من الخط، لأنه لا تعال هنا وهو قال هو راجل أمك ده مع صاحبك يا جونكور. أنت كمان ما خليه حلو، خليه شوية يا جونكور. يا أخوانا نحن ما ممكن نوصل لمرحلة زي ده. المهم أنت كلام اللي جبته ده كلام كويس، وأنت جبت الوال ذاته بنفسه. أنا ما بخش تاني في الموضوع ده، بخليه كده لنصيب. المهم يمشي يفسره. الوال ده قروش الماو، أنا بنتفق تماما مع الناس اللي بيقولوا قروش الماو ما قروش يعني حقيقة دولار حقيقة كده. لأنه ليه؟ أنت جونكور الليلة لو عندك قروش خيالي زي ده، أنت ما ممكن تفرشهم في الأوضة وترقد فيه، وبيت الولدوك فوق ذاته بيت أبوك وأمك أنت ما بنيت ولا قطية. ده حاجة واحد، وده بوري بأنه زول ده ما عنده قروش. لأنه لو عنده قروش مفروض يرجع في مضال يمشي يبني حاجة كبير باسم جده مالونج يور. ده ما زول ساحل، ده زول سلطان مشهور، مفروض يعمل حاجة في بلده أول حاجة.
نعم
كويس. إما قروش ده اللي لقاه وين وطلع من وين؟ في حاجة واحد انتوا ما عارفينه هنا. زول ده من ما ودوه في شو بتاع نيروبي ده وبسألوه انت لقيت قروش ده وين وعمرك كم؟ ده كلمة بقول راجيكم. شفت قروش جنوب السودان الناس بنبوا فيه بسنين، ناس سرقوا قروش ومشوا وين؟ ده بداية كده. ما يفرح يقولوا ولا ده لقى قروش ده من وين. الناس ديل بدوا بالوال ده، بدوا بالوال ده وجاي. انتوا بتسمعوا كمان حاجات كتير مش بتاع الوال ده. بتاع الوال ده حاجة بسيط كويس. لكن نحن ده ما عندها طريقة تاني، ما زي زمان نحن بننبو يا أخي قروش نابون في الجنوب وناس قاعدين في مشاكل ويال ماشيين في الشوارع وناس جروا من الجنوب راحوا في الشمال والمشى كينيا مشى. ده كان نحن بننبع فيه وما لقينا حقيقة، لكن حقيقة دوب جاي. ده بس وسيله بتاعي انا داير اوري الجنوبيين ده حقيقه جاي، وده خطوه جاي بيراه بعد شويه انتم بتشوفوا كم ملايين حراميه جايين مش ملايين دولار.
نعم. So يا استاذ ابوك bunga nyuan. I know that name. Now bunga jai. Now we are doing this. نحن بنعمل ده دائما عشان نقدر نطلع حقيقه، لكن في ناس تقول لا 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 ما تتكلم، لا ما تتكلم. انت رايك شنو في اللي احنا قاعدين نعمله ده؟ It's good today. انا اللي لقيتك يا استاذ.
لا انت الليله جيت في جود بوينت. انت الليله عملت حاجه كويس جدا، لانه نحن لازم نعرف حقيقه. خلي من الناس اللي بيقولوا لا 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 ما نعملوا كده. انت لما نجي يقولوا لك لا 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 يا جونكور، لما ظهر في نيروبي كان في ناس مرقوا قالوا لا لا.
Good question.
كان في ناس ظهروا قالوا لا، مش انت يجي يقولوا لك لا. وظهر هناك وشافوا في العالم كله، ده ما داير له لا لا تاني. المهم في حاجات تالي، في حاجات بطلع ورا الكلام ده. اما لسه بيقولوا هو جانا مالونج وما جانا مالونج. هو ما جانا مالونج اصلا اساسا، هو ما جانا مالونج. عنده ابوه يا هو بقول لكم انا جول لوال مالونج يور جونيور كويس. ama anina في البلد ده step father ده ما بمسكوا لك ده step father بس يمكن ابوك عرس امك ومات وولدوك امك يقعد ما يعرس تاني عرس وجاب عيال من راجل تاني ما ممكن يجي بقوك يقول يا اخي ده يعني لو ضربنا مثلا لاوباما ده يعني امه نفسه مع خواجات وهو مشى طلع كينج كويس
كواجات يا بيقولوا ستيب فاذر لكن نحن لو فور انستنس لو امي مات اوكي وعمي شال امي بقى مرة بالنسبه له يلدي عيال ما بنادوني مثلا انا جنب بتاع عمي انا لسه بناديه ده عمي ويزول انا بيجي بزوج امي انا بقول ده انكل بتاعي
نعم
شيم في دينك طبعا هو شيم انك مثلا راجل امك تناديه ابوك شيم I know that
ده بتاعنا يا جونكور ده بتاعنا كده لو انا عرسته وراجلي مات حماي ممكن يخش جوا ويال ده ينادون باسم راجل المات
يس
اما مالون ما ران اجيران بشيرمت هما من بشيرمت مالون ده براو من بشي والوال يور من بشيرمت ما عنده ملاخه كويس عشان كده الود ده بقول زول ده ما ابوي لو كان من بشيرمت كان بقول نعم لكن عشان هو ما من بشيرمت قال لي معديل ده ما ابوي وده ما ابوه فعلا فنحن بدل نوجه رسالة بكلام وده يجيب كلامه وده يجيب انا متعقد القروش اللي بيزوروهم ده ما في الناس يستغربوا منه لانه ساحر في جوبا كتير وفي ناس قبضوهم وسجنوهم كويس فممكن يعمل كلام زي ده عشان هو ذاته من لسانه طلع قال هو لازم داير يكون مشهور زي ما زحر في الجزيرة والزحر في CNN يعني هو فرحان بشيء اللي عمله ده فنحن ما نوجه رسالنا المهم هو جاب البلاوي للناس كويس ده البلاوي هو جابه للناس فهذه مشكلة ما بتاعه حسي مشكلة ده برحل وبحصل للناس الكبار القاعدين فأنا بجيب في حتة ده وأنا بشكرك وبشكر ناس الشو معاك
أنا بشكرك
شكرا جزيلا
شكرا أبو يور and I hope I will get a chance to go to Kansas and see you على فكرة الناس اللي ما عارفين أستاذ أبو يور ده من أوائل الخريجات في شمال بحر غزال دي أستاذك بيدرس و I was so impressed إنه أنا قابلتها في كندا للناس اللي ما عارفين so كلام بيقولوا 35% ده نحن ما دايرين أبوك نحن دايرين نكون 50-50 you know لأن أنتوا you struggled and you guys did a lot of good work. Thank you so much, Abu.
إن شاء الله 50-50 ده نلقوه في زمانكم لما تجوا يمكن تدونا 50-50 لكن هسي ما ب 50-50 المهم شكرا جزيلا أنا بشوفك إن شاء الله في شهر 11 في كندا.
شكرا جزيلا أبو.
شكرا.
All right, let me move ahead here and see who are the next. Abu is very funny. She is a teacher, by the way, which is wonderful. Let me go ahead here and see who is next. Oh my God. List there, Leila, got Ekbar Kaman. And it said list is getting smaller, the list is getting bigger. So let me go ahead and bring Helen. I'm calling you Helen. Hello, Helen Philip. Good to see you, sister. How are you?
شنو كيف؟
الحمد لله، أخبارك؟
وصوتك معلوم ما سامع، سامعني كده؟
أنا سامعك زي الفل.
واو. Hello.
أنا سامعينك يا هيلين.
I don't know what happened. I'm not hearing your voice. Call me back, كده. Call me back.
Okay. Let me try to do this. Go ahead and request again, Helen, because that's the only way I can bring you back. Send in another request. Helen Philip, go ahead and send in another request. Okay, while we are waiting for Helen, I'm going to go ahead and bring you Yaro. I think now, are you okay?
Yeah.
Sit there.
Yeah,
So, Yaro, Malik, you waited for a long time, but it is the time to bring you in. To throw in your sense. Ahlan wa sahlan. Hello.
I don't think so. I'm gonna make it because I'm driving. أنا قمت من الساعة 5 صباحا.
عشان الشو ده حسي بقى لنا الساعة 10. So
معلش
I'm driving on the way. Yeah, maybe next time I'm driving. Yeah, لا ما مشكلة.
بنعتذر لانه اخر زمن طويل. You know. But I
Yeah.
think you can talk. You can talk.
I'm driving actually, but I'm not sure. Yeah.
Oh, okay, no problem. Malaysian.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me go ahead. Let me go back here and see. I'm going back to Helen. Hopefully she's back.
Okay. Yeah. سامع صوتي كده؟
Yeah, أنا سامعك.
وكان باور بس يا وكان بقى لو عندي كمان شوية معلش.
Okay. Good to see you, Helen.
شكرا Jongkor for inviting me. Anyway, it's really very interesting show. ويزول كان بيسأل نفسه ليه أخونا ده عمل كده. ولو قاعد موجودة I hope يسمع بيت advice لأنه هو وصل للمرحلة هو أخذ decision and هو طلع برا خلاص في الميديا. وحتى لو قروش بقى فيك ولا بقى قروش ده بقى الأصلي خوفي بس على السيفتي. خوفي في السيفتي بتاعه. ده نمبر 1 لأنه زول اللي عنده قروش زي ده في بلده أكيد بيكون إلا يكون زول عنده محل سكيور ويكون محل يعني بنكي سكيور. لأن حتى ذاته في بنوك عندنا حتى في أمريكا تكون عندك ذاته 1500 وناس عارفين شغلك how much you make you are in trouble. You have a big question mark. في بنوك قاعدين ممكن يحجز قروشك ده ما يخلوا لك لغاية ما هو يعمل investigation يعرف القروش ده طالع من وين. أنا كنت عندي خوف بس في حياته لكن الحمد لله بعد ما هو ظهر safety وقاعد في حتة كويس. my advice to him ما في حاجة يعني أنا بشوفه is impossible في بلدنا أو في دول المجاور لنا نحن.
نعم.
ممكن يحصل fake money ممكن يحصل لأنه قبل كم فترة يا جماعة هنا سمينا بأحداث حتى في إسرائيل في ناس they make machine عشان يعملوا طلعوا دولار. حتى في إسرائيل كان في مجرمين ظهروا وده السودانيس كمان بقى يطلعوا قروش بقوا عندهم ماشين لغاية ما هم عملوا قروش فيك دولار. حتى في الجنوب ما حاجات ده ظهر وقبضوا ماشينات دين. أنا متأكد يمكن في فيك ماني زي ده في included has money ده ما بعيد ده يعني. لكن العالم طبعا ما هيكون فيه a lot of big question mark وفي my advice to him هي لو قاعد مثلا بيسمعني كويس كده يستفيد كده من ناس يستفيدوا من قروش ده لأنه هو قلبه طيب وفكر يعمل دونيشن ما فكر ياخذ مني بتاع براو. لما هو عمل دونيشن ده أنا بشوفه هو داير يساعد لكنه ما عارف كيف. لأنه لي حتى أنا جنبك ده لو وصلت لزمن بتاع تاكس ريتيرن مخك ما بكون ستيبل. لو قبضت يمكن 50 يعني قول 15,000 و 10,000 انت مخك ده خلاص بتفكر حاجات كتير ده تعمل ده وده تعمل ده. واحد one thing I just need to tell him يكون my advice to him 2,000 اللي قاعدين ينبوه في فندق ده يا أخوي 2,000 US دولار ده لو لميته مدة 1 year ممكن تشتري بيه عمارة واقف كامل. أمشي اشتري بيه عمارة في بلدك أو في جوبا ذاته استثمروا. أرجع في الجنوب ذاته نوم في هوتيل one of the hotel هناك عشان قروش ده يرجع لأهلك. أنا بشوف حتى لو قروش ده رجع لأهلك بكون أحسن. أنا ده الحاجة مواجهني. كان عنده قروش ده وقاعد في دولة تاني يعني قروش ده ماشي لهم حتى يعني ما ناس ما هيستفيدوا ولبسوا قاعد يلبسوا حاجات ده طبعا يعني زي ما نحن عارفين يا جماعة. لو بقيت عندك دولار بسيط شوية في جيبك انت بتحب انت تلبس حاجة. هقول انت لو اشتريت عربية جديدة الليلة بتحب تلبس حاجات فاخرة عشان يمثل بين الإنسان ده يعني ركب عربية جديد وعنده كده يعني مخك طالب يشتغل بحاجات تانية. فهو داير مساعدة the way I see it ما نقدر نلومه نهتم معنوياته. داير إرشاد ده بيكون ربنا ياو خلاه هو يسهر عشان الناس يقدر ينقصوا. داير إرشادات، داير معلومات كويس عشان بيزنس ده ما سهل. بيزنس لما نحن الناس يخشوا يدرسوا بيزنس في البلد ده عشان how to manage your money تكون بعيد من المخاطر. but أنا ده الشيء الوحيد أنا بشوفه ممكن يعني لو كان قرأت بيزنس سكول بيزنس وكان هيعرف يعمل شنو، وكان هيعرف حتى بنك ذاته he can own bank.
Thank you.
فنحن بس we need to advise him لو قري ده فعلا لو ما فيك let him do something better instead of هو ينوم في فندق خطر بالنسبة له. أنا حاسة أنا بشوفه هو بيقى في حالة خطر. حتى الناس اللي هو بيديه قروض ده ممكن يرجع له جنسهم وينتهوا منه. you know أنا خوفي لحياته. أنا ما I don't really care about هي ليه قروض كيف ما لقى كيف، لكن أنا بس I'm really care داور about أهله المساكين الما عارفين ذاته هو عنده كم.
All right.
فشكرا.
Thank you so much, Sister Helen, for coming on and adding your perspective today. أنا داير أدي فرصة للناس تانيين. It was good to have you. شكرا.
Thank you too. Bye-bye.
All right, let me move forward. I think this today maybe we have more people speaking here on this. That's a good thing. I see that Brother Tiabadim, I saw you. I can go ahead. Nuri, actually, I want to put you for conclusion. How about that? So let me go ahead and bring Brother Tiab Adam here and get your perspective as well. I know it's late for you there.
Hello?
Yeah, I can.
brother Jongkor كيف؟
أنا سامع صوتك. كيفك؟
كيف أخبارك؟
الحمد لله والله. Good to see you.
أنا كويس جدا والله تمام.
تفضل.
والله أنا برضه مبسوط جدا إن الليلة عملت حاجة يعني الليلة الناس اللي
Go ahead.
شافوا برنامج الليلة وعشان الناس تعرف حقيقة عن الوال ففي بعض الليلة اسمها بيقول قروش ده
نعم.
في ناس بيقول هو لقى قروش. أنا قروش ده يعني أنا لقيته طبعا ده بيزنس. في ناس بيقولوا إن هو جاب قروش من عن طريق الذهب. في ناس بيقولوا إن الوال ده وراه ناس من الحكومة. أخواننا طبعا جنوب السودان ما فيها ناس عنده قروش يعني إن هو بيوري حقه في السوشيال ميديا ده هو بيقى
يا نازل ما مريحين لك قاعدين يضربوا لك طوالي.
يعني مثلا في ناس مثلا ما بيت يعني أنا كجنوبيين في ناس ما بيحبوا حقيقة ده قروش وقروش ده ما فيك. يعني هو بنفسه أثبت لكم لو كان قروش ده فيك كان بيتقبض في الدول اللي برا. ما نحن هو بنجي نمسكه هنا في جنوب السودان. المفروض كان نسمع عنه إن الوالد يتدخل في الدولة الفلانية. فأنا بس ده أتكلم عنه يا أستاذ جانكور. أنا إحنا الجنوبيين يوم الليلة أنا شايف إن في ناس يعني ناس هارتلس يعني قلوبهم ما كويس إن يكونوا يشوفوا الوال عنده قروش بيقولوا لا الوال he must face the justice. كيف هو قتل زول؟ ما قتل زول. إخواننا منطقيا كده ده زول عمل قروشه قدر إنه يطلع برا يستثمر برا. في ناس بيقولوا المفروض يعمل حاجة في الجنوب. في تعلم شامل حاجة في الجنوب لأن الأوضاع صعب جدا في جنوب السودان. الأوضاع الأمنية هو عنده قروش بيقدر بعيشه برا يقدر يقعد 100 سنة برا. فلو عندنا مستثمرين ويجي يستثمر في الجنوب زي ما هو قبيل ذكروا كلام المشاكل إن في شركات ممكن تيجي تشتغل في جنوب السودان لكن الوضع الأمنية ما الناس اللي بيقولوا
نعم
المفروض يجي يعمل حاجة في الجنوب يجي يعمل حاجة في الجنوب هو خايف على حياته. فالشيء الثالث برضه قروش ما فيك يا اخوانا قروش ما فيك. زول زول اللي سمع الوال الليله واللي بيشوف فيديوهات حقه تحاول ترجع في البروفايل بتاعه اكشن كثير ما يعني عنده كونكشن مع ناس بيزنس يعني عنده كونكشن مع رجال اعمال كثير عنده كونكشن مع روسا في يناير في بعض الدول الافريقيه.
اوكي يا رسالة وصل. أنا شايف إنترنت عملك جرجرة شديد. I know you still in Cairo correct؟ لأنه sometimes
نعم
yeah it's very difficult. لكن رسالتك وصل لنا سمعنا رسالتك. شكرا جدا لمداخلتك
اوكي شكرا.
airing your perspective as well. شكرا brother. Have a good night. الظاهر انترنت عمل جرجرة له هناك في القاهرة. So let me go ahead here and see those. قاعد يزيد يا جماعة. What going on? So wait, that guy. Okay, Majong Mashar, it's your turn. Let me go ahead and call you now, and then we move forward.
Hello?
Malek, you waited for a long time, brother. Thank you for
Yeah,
being patient.
it's okay. It's okay. Hey, brother Jongkor, how you doing, man?
I am doing good. Good to see you. So go ahead, brother. Faddal. I give you your 5 minutes to air your perspective. Let me go ahead and see this here. Malish. You got to send in another request, by the way. That's the only thing that you can do now. So it's not going through. Abdullah Garang. Hello.
Hey, brother Jongkor, how are you
I'm doing
doing?
good. Good to see you, Abdullah Garang. So أنا ضربت لك قبل ولقيتك مشغول لكن right now I saw your request has been there for a long time. اتفضل, with your perspective as well, Abdullah Garang.
شكرا. انا قلت لازم اشارك يعني في الشو بتاعتك. It's very good to listen to those guys like Lawrence Lual Malong Junior in your show. I think concern citizen TV is booming. That's good. More than 1,000 people are watching. That's why Facebook, they cut you outside, not because of your internet, actually, because of the viewers. When viewer is over 1,000, and because they report it actually. أنا بمشي للبوينت بتاعتي طوالي في الكلام اللي قاله لورنس مالونج. first طبعا في جنوب السودان ما في surprise. Don't surprise. I'm not surprised for if he billionaire or millionaire as he said. Yes. Because for example, I know a guy is called Tanfiz Bol. Tanfiz Bol now he's the richest guy in South Sudan actually today. Tanfiz Bol in 2012 he ran a small shop for computer close to University of Juba. And now from 2012, and today he's the richest guy in South Sudan. So I'm not surprised Lual Malong to have 10 or more than, I saw him with $10 million cash. I'm not surprised because South Sudan actually has a lot of money come from oil, but we don't know where those money are going. Now, we got some point from his interview. So what I'm saying to Mr. Lual Malong is, Mr. Lual Malong, we need you to come back and make investment in your country, support your big community, South Sudan, support your small community, Awilian. Because if you go to Awil today, Awil is the most country, most city has street children today, street children. So we want him to bring those money back to South Sudan. He can create, many jobs. ممكن يخلق يعني اعمال للناس العطاله. سو الناس اللي قاعدين يهاجموه طبعا نحن الجنوبيين نحن ناس فقراء قمنا فقراء ما عندنا قروش يا دوب بنسمع ارقام $1,000,000 $1,000,000 حاجات ده. So ناس انا I'm personally I'm not surprised because في جنوب السودان في ملايين الدولارات بتاعت اويل جات والقروش دي مشت وين ما معروف. Lual Malong he really a billionaire. He has the money. I've been watching him, his profile for a long time. This guy, he has relationship with many American companies and South American
African, you
companies.
mean?
They're doing mining. Yeah, South African companies. They're doing mine in South Sudan, in Uganda, in Kenya, and in
But
South
Abdullah
Africa.
Garan,
So
do you
this
think
guy,
that
yes.
that business mine they're doing in South Sudan, is it illegal or illegal?
المشكله في جنوب السودان ما في قوانين. مثلا القوانين ما واضحه عشان نقدر نحكم انه ده الليجل ولا الليجل، لانه الحاجات كلها بيعملوا بشنو؟ بيعملوها ان كلير، بيعملوا بالدوس. لانه الان نحن في جنوب السودان ما عندنا وزاره بتاع المعادن عشان نعرف ذاته المعادن بتدخل كم لجنوب السودان في كل سنه. ما عندنا وزاره بتاعت المعادن، عشان كده ما في كليرنس لتجاره الذهب في منطقه كابويتا وفي واو، والان هذا سميت جديد كمان في ارويو. Let me tell you something. 2009 انا كنت في كابويتا، بعدين احنا ماشيين حته بقول له لاورو، كان في مؤتمر هناك عاملينه، فنحن ماشيين لقينا زول ما عنده ملابس يعني شايلوه يعني ذهب، والزول اللي معاه ده عرفوا ده الذهب. انا داير نشتريه بقروش، الزول ده رفض، قال داير تنباك. تنباك ده في حاجه كده هناك تبوس هم بعملوا كبير كده، بعملوا في الاعراض، بعملوا في شنو، ما داير قروش، داير تنباك. فاكشلي لوال مالونج يور قبل ذكر نقطه مهم جدا، على اساس انه الشركاء اللي معاه دايرين يمشي يعملوا شركه بتاع اسمنت في منطقه كابويتا. اصلا ده عندنا المنطقه ده غنيه بالموارد الطبيعيه، بالذات الماده بتاع تصنيع الاسمنت. ده حاجه كويسه. يعني نحن لما يكون عندنا مصنع بتاع الاسمنت ان احنا بنعمل جوبز، بيكون عندنا كرييتنج جوبز للناس المنطقه، وهيعمل تنميه للمنطقه. اذا انا بقول للوال مالونج يور جونيور، so please is coming in South Sudan, and we need you to come back to South Sudan and invest your money, make companies, let your brother and sister to work in your companies عشان نشيل South Sudan من الفقر والجوع. بدل انت تمشي تنوم في هوتيل 2,500 days, come to South Sudan, build very expensive house, and government gonna secure you, okay, and support your brother, support your sister. So my last point is this: نحن ما نهاجم لوال مالونج يور جونيور. في اسرار كثيره لسه في جنوب السودان الناس هتعرف والناس ما
Good point.
تتفاجأ. So نحن دايرين الناس اللي عندهم قروش اللي يمتلكوا يعني قروش عن طريق جنوب السودان، والناس اللي طلعوا قروش برا مشوا يشتروا بيوت. انا بقول لهم يا سياسيين، يا الناس عندهم بيوت في كينيا، بيع البيت ده اوتسايد $200 $100، شيل القروش ده رجعوا باك في ساوث السودان. الناس اللي قاعدين يعملوا business outside, peace is coming. Bring your business in South Sudan. ان احنا ما ممكن نبني دوله والوزاره والحكومه بيشيل القروش من جنوب السودان يمشي يساعد الاقتصاد الاخرين، يمشي يشتروا بيوت، يمشي يشتروا عربات فارهه في دول اخرى، يشيلوا ابنائهم يودوهم في مستشفيات يعني خاصه ومدارس خاصه، وفي جنوب السودان ما قاعدين يعملوا. عشان كده وي ار بور، لانه الحكومه بتشيل القروش، القروش بتطلع برا وما في حسيب. اذا انا بشكرك يا جونكور اللي انت جبت لوال مالونج جونيور، and he make a lot of sense for me, he make a lot of sense. واخر نقطه يا رجل قبل قلته، الناس ما تهاجموا. اذا كان يا اخواننا انا ربنا بارك لي في قروشي ده از اوكي. نحن المسلمين انا بقول الغنى ده من ربنا والموت ده من ربنا، يؤتي الملك من يشاء وينزع من يشاء، وربنا اللي اصلا لو دايرك انت تكون بليونير he can do that. نحن بنؤمن you know. so شكرا لك وشكرا للناس المشاهدين، وده المشاركه بتاعي البسيط، وشكرا لك يا brother جونكور. and I hope like Lual Malong Jr. said 2020 he gonna be in South Sudan, and I want in 2020 to see concerned TV in South Sudan. Thank you very much, and I'm very happy for what you're doing.
Thank you,
so
Abdullah.
much.
It was good to have you, my friend. Thank you so much, you know, and please be safe there. I know you are working today, so it will be good. I'll
Yes.
see you tomorrow. Okay. You have a good day. So let me go ahead here and see who is next. It looked like